What is going on, everybody? Let's get this thing going, man. What is going on, everybody? Let me make sure this thing is working. Carson looking good. He has started out pretty decent. Is everything looking good? Can y'all see me? Can you see me, card fan? One sec. I got to do something real quick. Give me like half a second. This is only right for the day it is. Got to throw something on. I messed up. It's literally Arizona Cardinals Day. Larry Legend. It's only right, man. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. I think that says yes. So perfect. Yes. Bets. I am back. Let's get this thing going, man. What up, JoJo? How's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Typically don't do live streams, but let's get this thing going, man. I'm excited. Decent start. How you guys feeling about Carson Beck? Let me see. Can I get the score going? Yes, sir. What up, Payo? Let's go. Football is back, baby. I'm excited. I'm so excited. Football is finally here. We're looking good. Nothing there. The defense actually looks really solid right now. Kenny Pickett's actually getting some tick, too. I'm not mad at it. An A so far. I'll give him like a B+. I wasn't like super fond of the slant. How you feeling about Mike so far? Who's Mike? Payo? Let me know. JoJo, good? Yes. Carson. Let's see what Carson's got, man. I'm a little behind. It's 3rd and 7. Carson Beck drops back and shotgun. Throws a floater wide open. Let's go. Good pass. Mike LaFleur. I love Mike LaFleur right now. I think he's scheming up phenomenally. Love what we're seeing. Carson Beck just threw a strike to 86. We got Brooks. Keep your eye out for Brooks. Brooks is one of those guys who's going to be in constant competition. And that's a huge play to just dust 24. Carson Beck with a good ball as well. Perfect throw on 3rd and 7, facing your own end zone. Good protection. Ready to see Carson go off? I really hope so. You guys know how I feel about Carson. Not the biggest fan. Carson Beck, play action, roll out. Complete. There's Weaver making a play. Weave. It's 3 to 4 yards? I think it was a wise hire. I agree. Go ahead and get someone from the right branch who was learning under McVay. I think that's the right thing to do. Very happy. Does know the NFC West, Payo, just like you said. First down, let's go, Carson. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's get it rolling. Around the 45-yard line, Cardinals have 2nd down and 7. Carson Beck hands the ball off. Bam Knight with a good cutback. 1st down. Bam Knight, good cutback right there. Picks up the 1st down. Cardinals keep marching. Let's go. Cardinals continue to march. It's a great cutback. Bam Knight is one of those guys, too, that I don't know if he'll make the roster. Trey Benson's health, I think, determines a lot. Maybe they try to send Trey Benson out before the regular season. But Bam Knight is that guy that I was telling you guys about last year. Love me some Bam Knight. And obviously Tyler Algier, James Conner, you got a loaded backfield. We'll see what happens, but not bad. Cardinals at the 44, 1st and 10. Carson Beck, another play action rollout. Carson Beck, wide open, 46 in the flat, picks up about 4. We'll take it. We will take it. A lot of play action so far, a lot of boots for Carson Beck. Not bad throws, though. So that's what I like to see. Mike LaFleur getting him comfortable. We did see a shot on the side, so not bad. Jeremiah Love rocking the Fitzgerald. Yes, sir. Gotta rock the Fitz. Gotta rock the Fitz. They're hyping up Jeremiah Love right now. We will not see him in action today, unfortunately. But it is what it is. 2nd and 5. Carson Beck, another play action. What a catch. Jalen Brooks, another great catch. Carson Beck on the money. Let's go. It's around the 25-yard line. Carson Beck, good ball. Contested grab too. Brooks hauls it in. Good pass. Let's go. Draped all over him. You honestly could have argued pass interference on that. Just absolutely draped. Carson's playing so good right now. Shot, you are absolutely right. Let's go Cards, man. In your opinion, what is a successful season? Honestly, that's a tough question because I want a quarterback, right? Like, Jacoby's not the long term. He's got this year getting paid. Is Carson Beck that guy? We'll see. But I think a successful year, like in terms of wins and losses, I think 6 or 7 wins is a very successful year. Obviously, I want a quarterback, so I'm hoping for a low-end season. But we'll see, man. I think Carson Beck has been okay so far in this game. A lot better than okay, and that's what we need. We need Carson Beck to kind of step up because taking him with a premium pick, it's kind of heavy, and he's playing really good so far. He's playing really good. What do you think a successful year is, Peo? What do you guys in the chat think a successful season is? Carson Beck wide open in the flat. 45 will make it 3rd and 1 from 2nd and 7. I need to learn the name. There's a lot of tight ends that I do not know the name of. I was at every camp. I'm slacking. But a good ball, wide open. Mike LaFleur scheming up very well. Carson Beck is dicing the defense. 1st down again. Dang, you're ahead, brother. You're ahead, brother. Cardinals fan, you're going crazy. JoJo, 6 or 7 wins. I agree 100%. That is probably, considering we should just tank Jake. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Shot. You're not wrong. Bam Knight, another good cut back to the outside. Picks up the 1st down. Bam, bam. Let's go, baby. Another great run by Bam Knight. What we love to see. Mike LaFleur calling the plays today. This is, I believe, his first game calling plays since New York. So it's nice to get him comfortable in this as well. I'm excited, man. Mike LaFleur has looked pretty good in his play selection so far. Carson Beck has dialed up. Let's see if the Cardinals can punch this in. Facing the end zone right now. Carson Beck under center on 1st and 10. Cardinals at the 13-yard line looking to punch in their first touchdown of the season. Corey gets the handoff. Bounces for about 6 yards, and the Cardinals are inside the 10. Cardinals win-loss doesn't matter as much as the development of players. Think first-year Dan Campbell. I kind of agree. That's kind of how I was with the earlier regime. But we have a generational talent at running back, so it's something that you got to consider that he could help elevate this team past what it was last season. We had no run game, no rusher over 350 yards. The Cardinals struggled heavily in that aspect, and we will see what continues to happen. But the Cardinals facing the inside the 10. Carson Beck drops back. Wide open on a wheel route. The Cardinals will be at the 1. Carson Beck, good throw. I believe that is Corey once again with the reception, but Cardinals 1st and goal at the 1. Kiner with a great reception. Carson Beck a little low in the throw, but I think that's what he wanted. Could have been a touchdown, but a good play. Carson Beck threads it over 61. Actually, that is a great ball, protecting the receiver. And the Cardinals are down at the 1-yard line. Kingman says at the 1, yes, sir. Cardinals going to improve the run game a lot. I think Mike LaFleur is going to be very crucial and pivotal in the development of the run game. I think he got his guy in Jeremiah Love. I'm excited, man. Larry Fitzgerald inducted into the Hall of Fame, though, today. Luke Kuechly, same thing. I'm excited. How are you guys feeling about the game so far? What is standing out to you while we are on commercial break? How are we feeling about Carson Beck's performance? Rate it 1 through 10 so far and what we're seeing. Let me go ahead and read you guys Carson Beck's stats as well, because he's kind of dicing at the moment. I cannot lie. You guys know I was not the biggest fan, but Carson Beck is currently 8 for 9, 81 yards with a 104 rating. Kenny Pickett 4 of 5, 12 yards, and he is a veteran. Carson Beck is thriving right now. And he also had a 1st down on the carry on 3rd with 1 carry, 4 yards. And Bam Knight, 7 carries, 27 yards. Jalen Brooks, 2 receptions, 50. How are we feeling? 8 wins? That would be crazy. Jerlyn Dawkins, that would be nasty if the Cardinals can get to 8 wins. That'd actually just be insane. Beck shining out. Beck is going stupid. Card's going to improve the run game like you said. I absolutely agree. But let me know, chat. Let's go ahead and get a poll going. Let me see. A little newer to streaming. Let me go ahead and create a poll. I'm going to have you guys... Let me know, chat. Is Carson Beck thriving right now? Vote yes or no. I'm very curious. I think he's killing it. I think the obvious answer is yes. I'm very excited, though. This is what the year is going to look like. I think Mike LaFleur has looked phenomenal in his play calling as well. And if he has a quarterback, things could get a little scary for the future, man. Appreciate you guys for tapping in as well. Typically don't do stream. We got 43 people. If you guys are new, hit subscribe, like it up so the algorithm pushes it out. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Also, where did the ball go? There is a football we're giving away. Let me go ahead and find it. It is somewhere in my bedroom. It is right here. Football we are giving away at 10,000 when we hit 1,000 on Instagram as well. That is going to be It's Mythic AZ. And then obviously subscribe. We are on the road to 10K. You guys see we are close. A ton of signatures on this football. As you guys see, Trey McBride, Buda Baker, Marvin Harrison Jr., James Conner, Tyler Algier, and a bunch more. So if you want a chance, go ahead, tap in on Instagram. We will probably be giving it away over there and 10K subscribers. Appreciate y'all, man. You guys are showing so much love, man. And the season might not be great, but let's see what happens. The Cardinals have first and goal at their 1. Carson Beck under center. Wide receiver on the outside. Motions in. Corey pushes it in for the touchdown. Cardinals first on the board. Let's get it. Corey Kiner with the touchdown. Cardinals up 6-0. Let's go, chat. Let's go, guys. Cardinals score first. And you guys know, let me go ahead and get the graphic up too. The teams that make this playoff push, a lot of people come out winning the Hall of Fame game. Let me go ahead and grab the graphic, but that is a legit thing. If you guys did not know, 3 out of the last 5 teams that won the Hall of Fame game have made the playoffs. So it could be a little pivotal. Let me see if I have this. It's definitely somewhere. And if I don't have it, just word is bond. Y'all got to trust me, man. You got to trust me. Let's see, do I got the image still? Or did I delete it? Hopefully I did not. But I would never lie to y'all. But Cardinals up 7-0. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals continue to look impressive. That is what we want. Second quarter. Maybe I don't have it. But y'all just got to trust, man. Y'all got to trust. Word is bond. Word is bond. Word is bond, man. Who's the Cardinals' best head coach ever? I think that is the easiest answer. That is Bruce Arians for 500. Sent Uncle Alert for 440 joules. Yes, sir. Dry started in their own 3. Yes, that is also pivotal. 2 great punts back-to-back. Blake Gillikin with a phenomenal punt. Panthers punter also fired right back with a punt of his own and banged it. Appreciate y'all. 63 people in chat right now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Drew Brees getting the interview right now. I'll answer that in December. Better than Ken? Yeah, 100%. 10 times better than Ken Wisenhunt. Absolutely. Also, shout out to Drew Brees and Luke Kuechly, man. I think we got to give a massive shout out to them. Just 2 of the all-time greats. I think Drew Brees is just so disrespected when it comes to just the top 5 quarterbacks of all time. I feel like a lot of people forget to even include him. He's just one of the most accurate quarterbacks I've ever seen with my eyes. He was a guaranteed 300-yard passer, 3 touchdowns every single game, would never turn the ball over. Shout out to him. Luke Kuechly, one of the smartest football players I have ever seen with my 2 eyes. Would put him number 2 right behind Ray Lewis in terms of inside linebackers that I've got to witness. Just phenomenal. And then obviously you have Larry Fitzgerald, who's a top 5 receiver. So shout out to this Hall of Fame class. One of the best that I've seen. And obviously growing up and watching these guys, absolutely ridiculous. Glad they're getting honored tonight. And, you know, got the Cardinals, Panthers, Larry, Luke. Shout out to them. And Roger Craig as well getting inducted. Crazy. Ken got you to the Super Bowl, but we lost. we lost. And it wasn't a great tenure, to be honest. Who was the better head coach, Gannon or Cliff? I think you have to give it to Cliff, but I think Gannon was a better coach. I think he had better control of the locker room. But wins and losses, I think you have to give it to Cliff. But the team was way more talented. So you gotta take that into account. But appreciate all 75 of you guys. Again, hit that like button, subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. Appreciate you guys tuning in once again. Cardinals up 7-0. Jalen Brooks and Carson Beck are showing out right now. Let's go ahead and see what Kenny Pickett's got, and we'll see how long Carson Beck gets to play, because maybe Michael Floor pulls him. Kenny Pickett starts to drive with a handoff for about 5 yards. Carolina close to the 40-yard line. Carolina will face 2nd and 5. Drew Brees' son, old. That's crazy to look at. Wow. What a sight to see. I know Beck's playing against third stringers, but if you can't do it against them, you're not going to do it against the starters. Beck looks good. That is a very true statement, Joshua. Hit it on the head. We'll see if he can continue it. We'll see if the Cardinals continue to play him. Panthers running on 2nd and 5. Phenomenal cutback. Close to the 50-yard line. Panthers pick up a first down, number 23. Whose jersey are you wearing? The legend. The legend, Larry Fitzgerald. You have to rock Fitz on Fitz Day, man. You have to rock him. Cardinals channel. Got to represent the best to ever play here. Larry Fitzgerald. Let's see what happens, man. Can the Cardinals get a stop? 86 viewers. Appreciate everybody tapping in as well. Hit that like button. Panthers 1st and 10 at the 45. Kenny Pickett, play action boot. Wide open in the flat. Number 13 picking up a ton of yards. And they will cross midfield. Mechie with a huge play on the PA boot. Kenny Pickett is marching with the Carolina Panthers right now. Let's see if they can answer back. The Cardinals would benefit greatly from a stop. Let's see if Carson Beck plays the first half entirely. He's on the sideline. They're panning to him like he will get another crack at it. Let's hope for that, because I want to see what he's got. Carolina at the 36. Cardinals need to get a stop right here. No pressure. Kenny Pickett, clean pocket. Panthers, number 83, sitting on a curl. Picks around 4 yards. That I believe says more. Carolina's marching. Can't lie. 91 viewers. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Drew Brees getting a lot of love, as he should on broadcast. What is your guys' favorite memory of anybody making the Hall of Fame? If you're a Panthers fan, Cardinals fan, Saints fan, whatever you are, just let me know your favorite memory of the guy getting inducted. Larry, Drew, Luke Kuechly. Obviously a ton of legends that we all probably watched growing up. Kenny Pickett, 2nd and 6. Pressure behind him. Evades the pressure. Kenny Pickett. Incomplete. Great defense by the Arizona Cardinals. Should have been a sack. Kenny Pickett got free, but incomplete. 3rd and 6. Can the Cardinals get off the field? Force Carolina to settle for 3. Let's see if the Cardinals can get off the field right here. Carolina at the 31-yard line. Kenny Pickett in shotgun. Motions in 85. 3rd and 6. Kenny Pickett drops back. The Cardinals, no pressure. Clean pocket. Kenny Pickett dancing around, and he converts in the flat to 85 once again. Carolina first down to the 21-yard line. I believe that's James Mitchell. Kenny Pickett just kind of ran into pressure a little bit right there. Got a little uneasy. But it was a clean pocket. Carolina's down like 7 offensive linemen as well. That's something to monitor if you're a Carolina fan. Literally, their entire starters are hurt besides their center. It's crazy. Kenny Pickett is 7-9 for 44 yards. Carolina at the 23, my bad. Kenny Pickett with another PA boot. Wraps around the other way. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Great play by 53 on the Cardinals. Austin Keys with a phenomenal play in the end zone. That could have been a touchdown. Kenny Pickett is loving him some 85 right now. Mitchell, great ball, but got his hand in the breadbasket. Incomplete. Phenomenal play by 53 on the Arizona Cardinals. Whew. Bryce Young thought that was a touchdown as well, but no, sir. The Cardinals, 2nd and 10 right now at the 23. Kenny Pickett in shotgun. Motions in 81. 81 back out. Kenny Pickett drops back. Dumps off wide open in the flat is the running back. They are inside the 5-yard line. Carolina is marching. That is not what we like to see as Cardinals fans, but Kenny Pickett is getting it going. I believe this is drive 3. A.J. Dillon in the backfield. Didn't even know he was in Carolina, to be honest with you. That's crazy. A.J. Dillon caught it at the 20 and got it all the way to the 5-yard line. In shotgun, hands it off to A.J. Dillon, who bounces back. And they will be down at the 1-yard line. A.J. Dillon with a good cutback. Carolina will have a chance to punch it in on 2nd and goal. I'm assuming it'll be another A.J. Dillon handoff. This man's quads are massive. They're literally panning to his quads right now. Like, can't make it up. Former Green Bay Packer, Kenny Pickett hands it off. A.J. Dillon will run it in for a wide open touchdown. A hole wide open. And A.J. Dillon scores for the Carolina Panthers to make it a 6-7 ball game. Got to do it. Brain rot. 6-7. And A.J. Dillon just gashes on the right side, wide open. Great blocking, just wide open, man. Arizona, that is a long drive. But the Panthers got in there. We're making it a ball game for the Hall of Fame game. We're getting hype. Getting hype, chat. 190. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button. Subscribe on the road to 10K. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll be doing play-by-plays every week for the remainder of the season. Carolina kicking it to tie the ball game. Will we get a 7-7 game? It's up and through. It is 7-7 with 10 minutes and 56 seconds in the second quarter. A.J. Dillon punched it in for the Carolina Panthers after Carson Beck led a phenomenal drive, and Corey Kiner punched it in for Arizona. We'll see if Carson Beck still gets some. We'll see if he gets a little bit of run. I'm hoping he does. But so far, a good game. Panthers fans, how are you feeling about Kenny Pickett? Trevor Etienne's gotten a couple carries as well. A.J. Dillon just punched it in for you guys. Had a huge catch as well to get him down to the 5. Very, very, very interesting game for the Hall of Fame game. Carson Beck, 8 of 9 for 81 so far. Good little day. Good little day. Hopefully you guys win. I hope so too. I know it means nothing. But hey, what up, Kitty? Yeah, Carson Beck has looked really good so far. 8 for 9. They're getting him out on a lot of play actions too. I think we're benefiting a lot. I think Mike LaFleur has schemed up a perfect game for him. We're playing to his strengths. It's what you love to see. I'm very fond of the way Mike LaFleur's play calling as well. It's not stalling out like Cliff does where everything seemed predetermined. It's just a nice change. And Drew Petzing's not here. Take him, Detroit. You can have him all you want. I'm so glad he's gone. That is probably like the biggest thing for us is he's out of here. So I'm very happy. But Beck does look good. I do absolutely agree with you. And I wasn't the biggest fan of Beck. You guys know, if you guys tap in, was not the biggest fan. What up, Classy Nasty? Appreciate you becoming a member. I saw that today. Appreciate you for resubscribing to the membership. If you guys want, I'm going to link it right now. You guys get some emojis. I need to do some members-only videos this week as well. I got to tap back into that. But if you guys want to be a member, I will be dropping a link right now. If you guys want to just dabble, show some support, would appreciate it a lot. I am on the road to just get some more emojis as well. I don't know what we're going to do, but we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out shortly. What emojis would you guys want to see, too? More me, more Cardinals players? What kind of cutouts? Give me some suggestions. Give me some suggestions. But Beck does look good. Appreciate you for tapping back in, Classy Nasty. Appreciate you. You show a lot of love on the videos, too. I'm very fond of the way this game has gone. It is a Hall of Fame game. I think all of us are just excited that football is back. But let's go. Marvin dropping it would be funny. See, that's something that could be spammed in chats, too. I think we have to get one of Marvin dropping it. Even though I love Marv, I think that has to go in here, like a Marvin Butterfingers. As an emoji, I agree. I think that is a good suggestion. I'm going to write that down, actually. Let me go ahead and write that down. I'll make a little custom. Drop Butterfingers Marv. I'll probably just do like a Butterfingers, not even Marv, just like butter, like a butter stick, just in case anybody drops it, we can just spam it. I think that's how you do it. I think that's a good suggestion, though. I like that a lot. Carolina set to kick off. The new kickoff will never look weird to me as they start from the 40. Penalty, like, I just hate the new kickoff. I'm not a fan of it. You guys let me know how you feel, but I hate it. There's a penalty. hit the landing area, so the ball's just going straight to the 30. Carson Beck is back on the field. Let's go. That's what we want. Adam Vinatieri's in this class too? I forgot. What a kick. Yeah, what a phenomenal kick right there, right? I just hate the new kickoff rule. I'm not a fan. Vinatieri in this class too just caps it off. Best kicker of all time. Freaking Vinny, man. Played with Peyton. Played with Tom Brady. Like, most decorated kicker career I think you can have. Let's see what happens. Carson Beck will take the field. Carson Beck, another play action. Great pass protection from the running back. Carson Beck airs it out. Wide open. Complete, and he gets drilled. Jalen Brooks, another massive reception. Hauls it in. Carson Beck with a deep shot down the left sideline. And he hangs on. There will be a flag that might be a targeting. He got rocked. It'll be illegal contact, but it'll be declined. Jalen Brooks with a phenomenal catch. I believe there's a little stutter. I don't know what he got hit with, but he is wide open once again. A stutter to the sideline. Jalen Brooks finds himself wide open. Carson Beck on the money, and he gets absolutely drilled and hauls on, takes the contact. Phenomenal grab, great ball. Brooks is up to 99 yards on 3 catches. Handoff to Bam Knight. Phenomenal move. It'll be about a 6 to 7 yard gain right there, if I'm not mistaken, by Bam Knight, taking it on the left side. He's looked great as well. With no Trey Benson, he is stepping in and looking to take a roster spot. Mike LaFleur, let's dabble. Carson Beck might get kicked off the field after this. Not gonna lie. But the Cardinals have 2nd and 4, facing the end zone. They got down quick. We have a 2-play drive so far. Carson Beck, first play of the drive, absolutely aired it out. Cardinals down to the 4-yard line. Another play action boot. Carson Beck under pressure just throws it into the dirt. Panthers, great coverage. They saw that right away. They were all up in the face of Carson Beck. We have 3rd and 4. Good decision to throw it low. No need to force things. Absolutely. Don't force a pick. Just throw it low. Make sure it's past the line of scrimmage. You're good. That's fine. Beck looks good. Go Pack. Yes, he does. He looks pretty dang good so far. Appreciate you for tuning in as well. We have 3rd and 4. Carson Beck 9 for 11. Over 100 yards right now. We have a timeout by Arizona. Arizona looking to call up a better play right now and get a better look. They are not liking it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. This is a pivotal play right here. Do I have a long charger? Do I have one? Is this a C to C? Do I have a C to C? Phone is dying. She's on life alert. Of course it's not. It is a lightning charger. Why would it be a C to C? Do I have one here? C to C. Beautiful. Beautiful execution right there by the floor. We have 3rd and 4. Carson Beck under center. Carson Beck throws a fade to Simi Fioku for a touchdown in the top right of the end zone. We've seen that at training camp all the way. I am way behind. But Simi Fioku for the touchdown. I'm like 5 seconds behind. Not super crazy. But Carson Beck with a beautiful ball. Threw it perfectly. We saw accuracy issues all training camp long. But a phenomenal catch. Simi had so many opportunities. So many times where the ball was placed perfectly, just could not come down. But when it matters, Simi Fioku for a touchdown. Carson Beck is excited. And he gets us in the end zone for his first touchdown pass in the NFL. Now, it won't be on his record. It won't count, but Carson Beck, first touchdown. And we'll see how this carries on. We'll see how his career pans out. But the Cardinals will take a 14-7 lead on, what is that, a 4 to 5 play drive? We'll take that. Carson Beck has looked phenomenal so far, and that's what you want. How are we feeling about Carson Beck right now? I think a lot of you guys are loving it. Did we have a QB? Well, I'm convinced. It's hard because you have to take a little bit back. You got to take a little bit back. Got to understand it is just preseason at the end of the day. You're playing third stringers, but if you can't do it, someone already said it in the chat, if you can't do it against the threes, it's not going to work. And he is doing it against the threes, and he's looked elite so far against the threes. I believe that is his 10th completion. We are happy. I think we're happy as Cardinals fans right now. I think we're very excited. Carson Beck, 10 for 12 right now, 134 yards and a touchdown with a 141 rating. Has looked great. Is this joy I am feeling? Joy right now? Since when do Cardinals bring me joy? Never is the answer. And I'm not letting them fool me. I will have to see it in the regular season. Beck might be your starting quarterback. We paid Jacoby. They're going to let him ride out. But if all things go bad, might throw him into the fire earlier than we think. Carson Beck kicking ASS. Absolutely. That touchdown throw was money. It 100% was money. On the munyon. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's see what the Panthers do. The Panthers matched us last time we scored a touchdown. Can the Cardinals get a stop? Also, Andrew Billings looked phenomenal. I don't know. I haven't gave him love. I was not live at that time, but he looked phenomenal. Brisket better show out in practice or he'll lose a starting position. Brissett looked pretty good. He had a bad last practice, but hey, Jacoby looking nervous. It's like that Bill Belichick meme where he was talking to Wes Welker. He's like, hey, do you know who blah, blah, blah is? The guy who just basically snatched the chain of the guy behind me. He's like, that punt return might be you. That was Julian Edelman to Wes Welker. Let's see how that pans out. Let's see if that is what we're looking at. Pro passes so far, absolutely Marcelo. He has looked phenomenal. I've seen enough start back week 1. The best thing about this, we'll see how the preseason goes as well, because he has the opportunity to play against some 2s, and it won't be just a bunch of banged up 3s in the Hall of Fame game. The Hall of Fame game, you gotta understand it is the Hall of Fame game. Preseason is still the preseason, but he has made pro passes so far, like Marcelo said. Let's see how this goes. Run game is killing him, says Dipper. Let's see what happens. Hand off to A.J. Dillon on the right side, who bounces it back to the left. Picks up about 13. Gets him close to midfield. That is not what we like to see. A.J. Dillon, like I said, I didn't even know he was on the team before this. Has looked pretty good as well for Carolina, especially behind their banged-up offensive line, where they are 7 people down right now. It's crazy. Also, 177 people in the chat. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. If you guys are new, like it up so the algorithm picks it up and pushes this out. Would appreciate that a ton, man. And much love to everybody tapping in right now. Under center, Kenny Pickett. Play action rolls, stumbles, fires wide open, hits him in the chest, and he drops it. 86, incomplete. That would have been about a first down. But Kenny Pickett put that on the money where he should have. Just a terrible attempt at the catch, I guess. You're 3 plays behind? No way. No way I'm 3 plays behind. That is live for me. I hit the like button. Appreciate you, Go Pack. Appreciate you. 189 people in here. Much love to all of you. Kenny Pickett on a bad snap, catches it, steps up in the pocket, fires to the 40, and it'll be a Carolina first down. They are past midfield. Kenny Pickett with a strike across the middle on an in-breaker. What a throw by Kenny Pickett right there. Just an absolutely phenomenal throw and catch by 35. Kingman, appreciate you for tapping in. Kenny Pickett and the Carolina Panthers at the 39. It is King right now, actually. Hold on. 16. King is looking good. I want to see BJ make a play. Is BJ even in? It is King. Appreciate you. I just realized number 16 too. I was like, wait, that's not Kenny Pickett anymore. This is Haynes King. A lot of the guys at Carolina Panthers camp were saying this is the guy they want to see thrive, and he is coming from Georgia Tech. This is a guy that a lot of Panthers fans have wanted to see, and he is in action, and he is throwing dots. It is not Kenny Pickett right now. Kenny Pickett doesn't look phenomenal, but he looked pretty good. He looked solid. He looked like backup. He looked like a backup. Cardinals bringing 4. Haynes with a deep ball. He took a shot. Incomplete. Had a little bit of separation on the Cardinals cornerback on the outside on the left, but it's incomplete. King tried it. He tried to air it out. We'll take that. Let's go. Good decision, though. Panthers fans, if you guys are tapping in, how do we feel about Haynes King? Because I've seen a lot of people kind of hyping him up, and they said they wanted to see him get some action. Here he is in the second quarter already. They pulled Kenny Pickett. They've seen enough. Haynes King, 3rd and 6 at the 35. looking to get into the red zone. Haynes King drops back on a slant, throws a little behind, but hauled in down to the 26-yard line. Defense is not looking phenomenal for the Cardinals, just like Kingman said. King definitely got zipped to his game. He does look pretty solid right now. A little bit behind, but hauled in for a Carolina first down. Haynes is definitely kind of dicing right now. The defense is not looking great. You got Bryce Young and Kenny Pickett on the sideline looking in. Haynes King with 1st and 10. Carolina in shotgun at the 26-yard line. 27-yard line. Haynes strikes. Great play. Great play. Cardinals DB forces the incompletion right there. I believe that's Culp, if I'm not mistaken, with a great pass breakup. That's what we need. 2nd and 10. The Cardinals have a loaded secondary. We're not seeing a ton. There will be position battles in this preseason, though. Do not get it wrong with Starling Thomas, Max Melton. Obviously, Sean Murphy-Bunting will probably be our starting nickel. That is a veteran presence to this locker room. But who's going to start alongside Will Johnson? We will see. That is something to keep your eyes out for. Carolina, though, like I said, at the 27-yard line, Haynes King in shotgun once again. He rolls out to the right, looking to scramble, has a ton of room, and slides down for an 8-yard pickup. Haynes King, great play right there for Carolina. They will face 3rd and 2. Did not know Haynes King had a little rush to his game. I'm kind of learning on the spot just like you guys. Carolina loves some Haynes King is what I was seeing. Good play by him right there. How do I feel about Keitrell Clark? Love Keitrell, man. I really do, but it's a loaded room. He's going to be in competition for that CB6 spot. I don't know if they'll roster 7. But he'll definitely be up there with Elijah Jones for sure. He's a veteran presence as well. Haynes King in shotgun once again. Fires to a wide open out route by 81 on Carolina. Another Carolina first down. And they are marching. Not a lot of defense being played in this game. Which I'll take. I'll take an offensive explosion by both teams. But I need the Cardinals to win. I need them to win. Haynes King is killing it right now. He is marching. And if you're a Panthers fan, that's a good look. After Kenny Pickett with an 8 of 11, 62, that'll wrap his day up. Haynes King is 6 for 7 for about 30 yards right now. Playing pretty solid football. Carolina has a 1st and 10. From the 15, play action, boot to the left. Haynes King lofts it wide open. Touchdown, Carolina, number 86 on the Carolina Panthers. That'll be Jassim Reed, who enters for a 15-yard Carolina Panthers touchdown. Not a good look, but a beautiful loft over the linebacker. I believe that was, who was that? 54? 54 kind of dropped back a little bit. Phenomenal ball, wide open. Just not good defense whatsoever, but a great rollout. Find right on the money. Haynes King killed it. Touchdown Panthers. We have a 13-14 ball game. Let's see if the extra point goes through, and it does. Carolina ties it up 14-14. An offensive day for both teams. We'll take it. Come on, Nick Rallis. Exactly. What do you think we signed Gardner Minshew? I think the contract resolution wasn't there with Jacoby at the time. Needed someone. The same reason they took Carson Beck. He was there. It was a guy they believed in the top of the 3rd. No hesitation. Just bring more people. Have a little bit of leverage, but they ultimately gave in because the locker room does love Jacoby. And Bryce Young is hyping up King right now. And they are getting things rolling with a 14-14 ball game. We'll see if Carson Beck gets another drive or if they've seen enough. Early PI call for Clark today. I did not see that. I missed a little bit, just a little tiny bit. But I know Billings is having himself a day by the way the commentators are talking. So we got a big boy in the middle. Love that. Also, 208 viewers in the chat. If you guys are new to the channel, hit subscribe. We're on the road to 10K. We'll be doing play-by-plays every single week, but appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. What players have stood out for you for both Carolina and the Arizona Cardinals so far? For me, I'm going to start on the Cardinals side. Obviously, big Cardinals fan over here. Bam Knight, looking pretty good. 8 carries, 34 yards, 4.3. In the absence of Trey Benson after getting banged up again, could he snatch the chain? We'll see. That's something we got to keep an eye out for. We'll see how quick this gets Trey Benson back. Carson Beck has looked phenomenal. 10 for 12, a touchdown, and he has been the reason we have been marching. And Jalen Brooks, 3 receptions, 99 yards, has been butt naked twice now. And I'm going to give a shout out to A.J. Dillon as well. 3 carries, 18 yards, and a touchdown. Carolina has a backup running back if Trevor Etienne kind of just doesn't pan out. we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But obviously, there's a lot of people on Carolina that just not the biggest fan of on their defense, but they have a couple guys who have been active for sure. We'll see what happens, though, on this next drive. We'll see if we get Carson back or if this will be Slovis for the rest of the game. Would not mind a little Slovis action just because that means Carson Beck is benched for the rest of the game because we've seen enough, I think, as Cardinals fans to keep him out of this one and get him ready for the next preseason game. Very excited from what we've seen from Carson Beck, though, so far. Has been a phenomenal game. Let's see what happens. Luke Kuechly. So crazy, too. He's only played 7 years, but I would give him number 2 greatest inside linebacker of all time, right behind Ray Lewis. Just ridiculously smart, even though Carolina in 2015 just bounces out of the playoffs. We'll have a little hatred in my heart, but I will give that nod to Luke Kuechly, second best, greatest, whatever you want to call him, linebacker of all time. Just phenomenal career. 2013 Defensive Player of the Year, 5-time first teams, and a 7-time Pro Bowler. Ridiculous. When he was playing, was the best at his position. Just phenomenal career. And then Larry Fitzgerald, when he comes up, you already know the flowers will be given. Statue needs to come up in Arizona as well. Carolina set to kick off. We will receive it around the 7-yard line. Take it to the 32-yard line. What made you start this channel? Dude, I was trying everything under the sun, and it just landed on the Cardinals. Like, I just tried everything, trying to get my name out there. Tried gaming at first, and it just didn't really stick. So then I pivoted one day in free agency, posted my first video on the Cardinals, and it just stuck. And here we are, like 5 years in. I haven't done it for 5 years consistent. It's been about like 2.5, 3 years consistently. But the first year I started was in 21, where the Cardinals made that crazy playoff run, and then everything derailed. We have a flag. I believe Arizona with a false start. We'll see what the call is. But it is not looking good for the Cardinals right now. Also, let's see who's at quarterback. I did not pay attention. I was reading chat. They're panned to Luke Kuechly right now. Shout out to Superman, Clark Kent right here. He actually played 8 seasons. It is Carson Beck. Carson Beck is getting more tick. On 1st and 15, it was a false start. Whoa. Bad ball by Carson Beck. His first bad ball. I believe he was trying to target Xavier Weaver on the out. Incomplete. Cardinals face 2nd and 10. Can Carson Beck capitalize on his momentum, or will the Cardinals stall out? Even if it is a 3 and out, I think it has been a successful day for Carson Beck nonetheless. This is what we wanted to see. As someone who wasn't high on the pick, this is exactly what I want to see. Cardinals, 2nd and 15. Carson Beck in shotgun, takes a snap, will fire down the field, and wide open on an out route. I believe, is that 82? Reggie Virgil with the reception for about 14 yards. Carson Beck on the money. Just absolutely killing it. Phenomenal day. Let's go. You're good at it, man. If praying to God the Cardinals ever turn around, you're going to explode. Appreciate you, man. That does mean a lot. Like, for real. Because I really didn't know what to do when it came to just YouTube in general. So I'm glad this stuck, and you guys have showed so much support. Like, love right back to you. Appreciate you guys for even tuning into this. 229 people. Appreciate y'all. Cardinals, I believe, will face 3rd and 1. Around the 40. Carson Beck in shotgun once again, takes a snap and will fire down the field once again in 101. Back shoulder. He should have came down with that. But I think that'll be a flag on Reggie Virgil as well. That might be a pass interference. 1st down. We'll see what the call is. But a good shot, 1-on-1. Carson Beck not afraid to air that thing out. Not afraid. Greg Olsen is also here repping for Keek. Greg Olsen, super underrated as well. I'm going to give him that nod too. I believe he played in Chicago at first, came to Carolina, played very good football for them. And when they had no receiving targets for real, they had like Ted Ginn Jr. as their best receiver because Kelvin Benjamin just could not do anything. Greg Olsen kind of stepped in and was that guy. They're just chopping it. I have no idea what the call is right now. I would appreciate a pan back while they're still talking. It will be 1st and 10. There was a flag. The Cardinals will have 1st and 10. Handoff to Bam Knight, who picks up 6 yards. Great run. Right side, Bam Knight gets the carry once again. Curious to see how much they play Carson Beck today and Bam Knight. Just because you don't want to risk it, but you also want him to be healthy for preseason to get better reps in the Hall of Fame game. But he's killing it right now so far. I wish they kind of just like separated this where it was like, you know, kind of panned them up to the top. Right now it is just a full-on broadcast. I heard the clap. I heard him break the huddle. 2nd and 5. Carson Beck hands the football off once again. Bam Knight, great cutback. Picks up the 1st down. Fumbles the football. I believe Carolina did not recover it, but Bam Knight did fumble. And that was a clean punch out too. Did he recover it? Who recovered? Carolina forces a punch out. Great play. See, look at, they're even comparing him to Clark Kent right now. I'll even show it. Like, they're literally comparing him to Clark Kent. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, he's literally Superman. Cardinals recover. Bam Knight, I believe, gets a carry again. Maybe they subbed him out. I think that's Kiner who picked up about 4 to 5 yards right there. What's the running back depth chart in your mind? Thinking Love, Connor, Algier, Benson. I think you flip Tyler Algier and James Conner. I think you paid him money for a reason, and Tyler Algier, I think, is a better running back. So I think it'll be Love, Algier, Connor, and it's going to be split carries. I think Jeremiah Love will get at least 55% of the carries this year, though. But they will split it. Cardinals at the 29-yard line. Carson Beck will hand off once again. Great run by Kiner. And the Cardinals are exploding, getting a ton of explosive runs right here. 1st down, Arizona, to about the 20-yard line. Cardinals look really good offensively. They really do. The offensive line was a concern, but the run game is definitely here, way better than last year from what we've seen so far in the Hall of Fame game. Classy Nasty with the James Conner flex. Still got left for James Conner, but it seems like he's getting edged out. He was going to be cut at one point if he didn't take a pay cut, and he did take a pay cut. Loves Arizona. Carson Beck under center at the 21-yard line. Carson Beck under center. Signals motion. Carson Beck will hand off to the left side. Bounce back by Kiner. Picking up about 4 yards, getting them to the 17-yard line. The Arizona Cardinals are heading to the 2-minute warning on 2nd down. We will see what happens. We'll see if the Cardinals can punch this in. Looks like we'll walk away with some points, but Carson Beck looking amazing so far. What you want to see. And Corey Kiner. Some great runs. Let's go, Corey. Let's go ahead and look at the stats right now. Let's go ahead and read them off. Bam Knight, fumble aside, has looked phenomenal. You got to carry that. It was a great punch out. But Bam Knight, 10 carries, 54 yards. Corey Kiner with the touchdown on the rush, 5 carries, 22. Both above 4 yards per carry, with Kiner at 4.4 and Bam Knight 5.4. Carson Beck, 11 of 14 for 148 yards. And a tutty. Kenny Pickett's day is over. He had 8 for 11, 62, no touchdowns, no picks. A.J. Dillon with 3 carries, 18 yards, and a tutty. John Mechie with 2 receptions, 27, is their leading guy right now. But you have Jasim Reed, who had a 15-yard beautiful throw by Haynes King, which converted to a 15-yard touchdown. Zakee Wheatley has 6 total tackles today for them. He is balling out. Isaiah Oliver leads the Cardinals with 5. And we'll see if we can get some pressure. But Andrew Billings, 2 tackles for loss and a sack with a QB hit. Looks good. And then you also have Keaton Crawford with a tackle for loss. BJ Ojolari as a tackle. Name to keep your eyes out for, as the corner group will be in constant competition. But I like what I'm seeing from the Cardinals so far and Mike LaFleur. Panthers fans, you guys let me know what is standing out to you guys. What players do you guys want to see thrive? Haynes King was a guy that a lot of you guys wanted to see thrive. He's 5 for 8, 44, and a touchdown with 116 ratings so far. Has had a pretty good day. I don't know, man. Corners never let me down besides injury. Something feels wrong about cutting him to number 3, but I guess it's a business. I'm not that familiar with Tyler Algier. Tyler Algier was a guy in year 1 who had 1,000 yards, and then obviously Bijan Robinson exists. So it's just tough to get a nod. He was promised the starting spot here, but then we took Jeremiah Love. So it's just kind of the same situation, but the Cardinals did right. Called both him and James Conner and told him kind of what it is, and they did it right, man. I'm very excited for Jeremiah Love. I think he has the potential to be one of my favorite players of all time. There's not a lot of guys like that. You had Larry Fitzgerald, Patrick Peterson for me. That's been about it. Calais Campbell as well. Adrian Wilson, but when it comes to just guys like that, Fitz and Pat P are the only two who've really been electric. Tyrann Mathieu for a short period, I'm throwing him in that hat as well, was one of those guys. So we'll see what happens. But you said Connors never let me down. Connors never let you down. I thought you said Corners for some reason. I agree, absolutely. Arizona with 2nd and 6. Carson Beck under center once again. Carolina showing blitz. Could be a bluff. But Carson Beck under center will motion in number 39. Appears to be a run to the right side. It'll be about a 2-yard pickup. The Cardinals will face 3rd and 4. Taken to the 15-yard line. Let's see if the Cardinals can punch this thing in. Carson Beck, a big canner. He's canning. A-Rod loves him some canna as well. Get that play dead. Carson Beck has looked electric. They're showing highlights right now. We'll see if the Cardinals can get a touchdown on this drive, or we're going to settle for 3. Carson Beck has just been airing that thing out, man. As someone who's not been the biggest fan, has looked pretty dang good. Has looked pretty good. And like I said, I'll bite that bullet happily. I need some positivity. Currently 11 for 14, 148 and a tutty. That's what you love to see. Carson Beck under shotgun, 3rd and 4. Gets a snap. Carson Beck, a lot of pressure. And he will be taken down by number 94 of Carolina for a sack. I believe that is a Carolina timeout as well. They want the ball back. They want a chance to score. Chad Ryland should come out for Arizona to make this a 17-14 ball game. Well, they will have the chance right there. Haynes King and Carson Beck at Georgia Tech, they have played. Carson Beck was tearing it up is what they're saying. Haynes King had himself a day. Running some read options. Something you don't see anywhere but college football. Another read option. And Georgia pulled up the win, 44-42. So Carson Beck will take off the field. It'll be 4th down for Arizona. 1:50 left. Carolina calls the timeout. Arizona lining up for a field goal. And it is through. Chad Ryland. Let's see if he can have a good year for us. Chad Ryland, not the best year in 2025, but he was Mr. Game Winner for us. And that was almost blocked, by the way. I forgot to mention, they almost blocked it. Carolina came off the left side, almost got it. But Chad Ryland puts it in. So the Arizona Cardinals are up 17-14 right now. All points have been scored in the second quarter after having a scoreless first. We have had, 31 points so far put up in the second quarter. Carson Beck's day might be over after that. They might let him play the second if they get the ball back. Cardinals still have 2 timeouts to Carolina's 1. We'll see what happens. But Haynes King will get the football. Boot is up for me. Trey's getting there too. Trey McBride is definitely up there. He's definitely getting there. Classy nasty field goal. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We got 254 viewers in the chat right now. Like I said, if you guys are new, hit subscribe. Play-by-plays will be happening every single week. We will be doing live commentary. So if you guys are fans of the live comms, hit subscribe. We'll be doing it every single week. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hit that like button for the algorithm. Let's get this thing going, man. Carolina will be receiving coming up soon. Also, I think this is a very worth it, $180 right here, authentic stitch jersey. Don't regret it whatsoever. Super icy, love it. I think it is my favorite jersey I've ever bought and the only football jersey I've actually ever purchased in my life. And I think it had to be Larry. Cardinals channel, absolutely have to do it. So appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, man. We got a Walmart guinea pig ad right now. Dude, creepy dude whispering in my ear. Kind of looks like Jim Carrey. This is not a sponsored ad, by the way. We will not be promoting Walmart around here. We will not be doing that. Aaron Wilson with the $2. Appreciate the super chat, my man. What is going on? Appreciate you for tapping in. How you doing, man? Appreciate you, man. Love. You messing with Carson Beck right now, Aaron? It's kind of going crazy. I don't know if you've been tapping in, but he's going stupid. He's going stupid right now. 10 new head coaches this season is kind of insane. I think Stefanski's going to mess up everything Atlanta's got, man. Carson Beck looking like Carson Palmer. I'm delusional. Trust me, I can get delusional as well. I'm trying my best to not do that anymore. I'm really trying my best, but I'm kind of biting the bullet. As of now, it's just one game, but it's trending in that direction. But Carson Beck has looked phenomenal so far. I'm loving what I'm seeing. Arizona set to kick off. Carolina set to receive. Kick to the end zone. It will be kneed down. We have a 17-14 game with 1:46 in the second quarter. Arizona, let's see if they can get a stop. But this second quarter has been full of points, 31 points so far. I forgot Mike Tomlin wasn't coaching either. That's insane. We'll see how Mike McCarthy does in Pittsburgh. Who's winning the West? I think the Rams do if they stay healthy. If not, Seattle and San Francisco can both take it. But San Fran be banged up. They're old. They just got Deebo Samuel back. I don't know how I'm feeling about them, but they could definitely have a good year, 10-plus wins. NFC West could be tough, but Seattle could be an 8-9 win team. I was talking about that. Coming off a Super Bowl season. I like their defense. We'll see if Sam Darnold can reciprocate. Obviously, he's been really good. Carolina going 5 wide, shotgun. Haynes King will be dropped back. He throws. Phenomenal play covered by Owen Popo. Tried to hit number 13, Haynes King. Has nothing. 1:42 left on the clock. Can the Cardinals get a quick stop? Still with 2 timeouts. I believe that is an Aaron Rodgers Steelers jersey in the stands with a DK Metcalf. Yuck. Not a Steelers fan. Get them off my screen. They've ruined my life in many ways. Haynes King in shotgun. Takes a snap. Fires over the middle of the field. Wide open. To midfield. Number 86 of Carolina. Reed with a great catch. Haynes King running the hurry up. Getting to the line, orchestrating. Back in shotgun, a lot of shotgun for Carolina. Takes the snap, Haynes King fires to the outside. Decent ball, and it is hauled in by Mechie for another Carolina first down. Great coverage, but just a better ball. You know, great throw beats great coverage. Haynes King again in shotgun, drops back, fires, quick out. Wrapped up by 53 for a gain of about 2. Number 85 hauls it in. They will have a 2nd and 8. The clock continues to roll as we approach a minute left. Mitchell hauls it in. Haynes King once again in shotgun. Will drop back. He fires to the outside once again. Targets 53, and that'll be I believe, a 6-yard pickup. Should be in 3rd and 1. A lot of accurate throws right now from Haynes King. This is what you want to see from Carolina fans. This is what you guys want to see. A lot of y'all love Haynes King. He's thriving right now. He's 10 of 14, 94 and a tud. I believe it'll be 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Let's see what it'll be. It'll be 3rd and 3. JoJo, we have not been getting any pressure whatsoever. I will admit. Haynes King in 3rd and 3. 3 wide receivers lined to the outside. 4 wide. Haynes King senses pressure, fires wide open 15 in the flat. He evades tackles. And he is down to the 15-yard line. Number 15 of Carolina. Haynes King orchestrating. They still have a timeout in the back pocket, but they choose not to use it. 33 seconds back in shotgun once again. Carolina at the 15-yard line facing the end zone. Haynes King drops back, fires to the end zone. And it'll be covered. We have 23 seconds. He attempted the pass to Mechie. It is incomplete. But we face 2nd and 10 with 23 seconds. Carolina trying to punch this in. But we have absolutely gotten no pressure, JoJo. That is not what we like to see. The edge group does not look good. And this is another reason to not trade Josh Sweat. 270 y'all in here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys are new, like up the stream. Let's get this thing going, man. Almost at halftime. Cardinals up 17-14. We have 23 seconds left. It is 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line. Carolina trying to punch this thing in. 15 motioning back out to the outside. Drop back Haynes King in shotgun once again. And wide open touchdown. But he overthrew it to Horn, who was wide open. Just a bad ball by Haynes King. Blown coverage by the Cardinals. Should have been a touchdown. Just softer throw. Honestly, just wide open. Haynes King just put a lot too much on that. That's just a bad ball by Haynes King right there. His first real big mess up and a wide open touchdown. I mean, nobody within 10 yards right there. Horn from Colorado as well. A guy a lot of you guys like, the speedster. 3rd and 10, 15-yard line. Haynes King back in shotgun. Not a lot of under center for him. There's a flag and a lot of pressure. He fires and just absolutely lit up right there by Elijah Jones, who I believe tackled him for a loss, but there is a flag on the play. I believe this will be on Carolina. And if that is on Carolina, that will be 4th down in about 11. It'll be an illegal shift, it looks. It'll be an illegal shift by the Carolina Panthers. That should get declined. Let's go. 4th down. Carolina. Absolutely great tackle right there by Elijah Jones. He turned around and was met instantly. Haynes King had a touchdown, though. If you're a Carolina fan, you have to be disappointed in that ball. Have to have a softer touch. He is wide open. Just touch. Or just tough. Haynes King has to put a better ball, but Horn was wide open. That should have been a touchdown. Unfortunate. Carolina lines up for the field goal, and it is good. Carolina ties this ball game up 17-17. 34 points scored in the second quarter. Crazy. Competitive preseason game. Crazy. This is exactly what I'm asking for. This is what I want. And we got it. We got it. We got a competitive game. Competitive ball game. Absolutely love to see this. 277 people in here. Appreciate you guys for tapping in, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. We're going all game. We'll have a video after as well, but appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. We have 8 seconds left in this quarter, and we will be at halftime and have a lot to talk about because there have been a lot of players who have been balling out. See if the Cardinals choose to kneel this one out and just go to the locker room. I think that will be the end of the day for Carson Beck, if I'm not mistaken. That is a half of football and a great half indeed. A very great half indeed. I will give him those flowers. Jeremiah Love on the sideline. Wish he was playing. We did not get to see him. The debut was not here. I wish it was, but it wasn't. We have 8 seconds. Let's see if the Cardinals just choose to kneel this one out. Carolina set to kick off right now. Will we get a return? I wouldn't be mad at a little return action. Ooh. Hit in the end zone. He just falls on it as he should in that situation. Do not turn that into a bad play. Is it an overreaction to ask for Beck week 1? We'll see how the rest of the preseason goes, but the way it's going, this is exactly what you wanted to see from him. Overreaction? I don't know. We'll see. I'll give you a better answer, but right now he has looked good. I can't give you a legit answer right now. We are at halftime. The Cardinals choose to nail this thing out. But what a phenomenal quarter right now by the Arizona Cardinals and the Carolina Panthers. Tip your hat to both teams. Panthers should be up in this game. If you bet on it, I'm sure you're sick that the Carolina Panthers ended up dropping that pass. Thank God I did not put money on this because I do not want to deal with that at the moment. But we are officially at halftime after being scoreless 0-0 at the end of the first. We head to halftime, and the Arizona Cardinals will be receiving at the start of the second half. Panthers fans, Cardinals fans, how are we feeling? Who's standing out to y'all? We're going to talk about this right now. Dave Canellis. talking about how he's getting the run game going. That's their philosophy. They're happy with that. Let's see what happens in the second half, man. It's going to probably be the Haynes King and the Slavis show, who's had no action so far. We'll see if he can ball out. But very interesting. I'm very happy with the way this quarter, especially the second, has looked. But the half in general, can't be mad at it. Cannot be mad whatsoever. Panthers fans, let me know how you guys are feeling. If you guys are in the chat too, tapping in. I want to know what players are standing out. Cardinals fans, you guys let me know the same. And we'll go ahead and chop this up, man, while we are at halftime. I'm just happy football's back, if I'm being so honest with you guys. I've been so sick of just dreading the wait. The wait is always the hardest part. I believe it was 179 days is what they said on the broadcast that we were without football. Without football? I know y'all love football just like I do. That's too long. That is way too long, man. Offense looks good, Strick. Yes, it does. Yes, sir. But the defense, it's not there. I think for either teams right now, I don't think either coach is happy with the defensive performance. Offensively, you're putting up 17 points and a half. That's what you're looking for. Cardinals haven't really gotten a ton of pressure, especially after Billings was taken out. And there just hasn't been any traction there. Panthers actually recorded a sack, too, with Jared Harrison Hunty. What a name. Hyphenated, by the way. What an absolute name. But they're getting some things going, man. Let's talk about the Cardinals offense, though, a little bit. Let's go ahead and dive into this. Because there's been some good. And I think the good is Mr. Carcino Becco. We're going to stretch this graphic a little bit. But Carson Beck has looked pretty dang good, man. Let's get my face off. Carson Beck is 11 for 14, 148, and a tutty, as you guys see. That rating, 134.5. Bam Knight, 11 carries, 56 yards, 0 touchdowns. Did have a fumble. Corey for 522 and a tutty. You guys see Jalen Brooks. If you guys haven't tapped in, those catches will be all over highlight reels. Got lit up, but 3 for 99. That's what you love to see, man. The offense looks great. Carson Beck is phenomenal. I don't know why it popped up training camp stats. Shout out to AI for that. But, hey, Nick Rallis ain't helping. But Beck, though, that's what I'm saying, man. Nick Rallis, this is him coaching the defense. That's not look good. We'll see how he looks with the ones. I'm going to let him cook. Obviously, it is preseason. There's no need to overreact yet. But once week 1 hits, nothing else is an overreaction. Everything else is very fair. And he will be graded very harshly. Because this is a year where they did try to get him out of here. Nick Rallis was not supposed to be here this year. But I don't know if Michael Bidwell wanted to pay another DC after having 3 head coaches on payroll. Doesn't sound very smart. But Nick Rallis has not looked good whatsoever. 301 of you guys in here. Appreciate you. Hit that like button, y'all. We're going to get this second half kicked off in about like 15 minutes if I had to guess. We'll see. But it should be around 15. But there's a lot of things going right. And Haynes King should have 2 touchdowns right now. But an overthrow. If you guys saw that, just disgusting. I like the play calls by Michael Floor. Offense looks better already now that there's not many dink and dunks. Right? And there is a lot of PA boots as well still in this offense. You can definitely tell there's some inspiration from Sean McVay. You're not afraid to take that deep shot like you said. And I like that, man. Carson Beck is definitely kind of ballsy right now. 2 of which paid off. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Reggie Virgil should have came down with another one on that left side, but he did not. Unfortunate. But the Cardinals have been marching, man. Jason Garrett, Devin McCourty, and Mike Tomlin all on commentary right now at halftime. What a stacked lineup. Football minds. This is what I like to see. Get some former players in here, some very smart guys. Jason Garrett, I believe, has been in media for like, 3 seasons now? And now you got Mike Tomlin. Mikey T. Let's see what happens. Is opening day on a Wednesday? Patriots Seahawks Super Bowl rematch on Wednesday, September 9th. That's such a nasty day. Middle of the week. I'll be tapping in, but that's just a nasty, nasty, nasty game. Yuck. Yuck. Wednesday, September 9th it will be. Do we have a Thursday game? Let me see how the NFL schedule is lining up. And if you guys want to see more live comms and play-by-plays just like this, not even just for the Cardinals, you guys make sure to let me know. Love doing stuff like this. Love y'all chopping it up, tuning in. Let's see. NFL games. Week 1. Let's see how week 1 is cooking. We have Patriots on Wednesday, and we do have a Thursday night game. 49ers Rams. Wild. Money hungry. Money hungry. Elite game so far, right? Heath, what do you think about Carson? He's making me bite the bullet so far from what I'm seeing, and I'm fine with that. 11 of 14, 148 in a TUD, 134.5 passer rating. Has looked very good so far, and that is exactly what you want to see from the guy who took in the top of the 3rd round, which is basically a premier pick. That is just a late second at the end of the day. It's top of the 3rd. So, got to have those expectations for him, and I do have those expectations. I have the expectations, but I just didn't know how I felt about him as a player. Wasn't the biggest fan. But so far, against 2nd and 3rd stringers, he is balling out. And I'm curious to see when he'll get that shot, because it will definitely come. And I'm hoping the Cardinals have an answer, because Carson Beck is a lot of people's QB1 for week 1. You might have to make an apology video after this. Not yet. It is way too early for that. I'm not doing that after one Hall of Fame game. But if he balls out in the regular season, when given the opportunity, I will absolutely make that video. I will definitely address that at some point. But until it's consistent, I will not be apologizing. Never! Never, never! Carson Beck is making me look a little crazy with that 3rd round pick. And Mike LaFleur has looked pretty good as well. The defense could do better. Absolutely. Not really liking what I'm seeing from the defense. I don't know why your message just got retracted. I don't know how to fix it. I have no idea why you got retracted, but hey. Remember when you said he looked bad in training camp? Look at him now. I'm trolling, by the way. I'm just happy. No, you're good. He did look bad in training camp, though. But he closed it off with pretty strong camps. I didn't really make a video on that, but I definitely have tweeted about it. He looked a lot stronger. I hopped on with AZ Sports fan Mike as well and was talking about that. He had a stronger camp in the back half, but the beginning was ugly. If you guys watched the highlights that I posted, he looked bad. I did that because of a typo. Oh, you retracted it. Okay, I was like, I don't know why YouTube snatched your comment, but I saw it. Defense could absolutely do better, though. Also, prayers up for Chris Johnson. ALS, just obviously something that very tragic, sucks. I was here in Arizona for a little bit. One of my favorite running backs of all time. Prayers up for him as well. CJ2K is a GOAT. A GOAT. A lot of people doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, bring it back. Marshawn Lynch, I believe that was Deion Sanders, Derrick Henry, Seth Rollins. If y'all watch WWE, a lot of people showing love for CJ2K. A lot of people showing love. Love Chris Johnson, man. And he shared a message, too, is what they're saying. Saying thank you to everybody, basically, for doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's so sad what's happening. Like, genuinely. Like, it's super sad situation. The fact he can't talk and is basically talking through a computer. Very sad. Everybody dripped out with the CJ2Ks, man. They're going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge live. Oh, they whiffed on McCourty. They whiffed the bucket. Whoever just did the bucket for McCourty just whiffed it. You had one job, brother. One job, brother. And in week 1, they're inducting him to the Ring of Honor. Sorry about the dogs. Dogs be loud. Mikey T. Toyota halftime. Wrapping up. Let's get this football game going, ladies and gentlemen. More commercials. Yeah, I can't wait. Like, I'm just watching running backs hit some jukes. Barry Sanders, Walter Payton. Like, just a whole bunch of guys. Cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait for Jeremiah Love to hit that field and see what he is made of. I am excited, excited, excited. Also, I don't know if I told you, but I literally had a dream. But when the Cardinals were like plus 10,000 to take him, or like plus 6,000 at one point, I had a dream that we were going to take him number 3. This is before it even happened. It literally came to fruition. I made like a short about this because I was like, this is just really strange. Why is this popping into my head? Why am I dreaming about this? I'm doing it. I should have bet money. Because, of course, would have balled out. But, wasn't even thinking that. Made a short. And he's here. And I'm very happy he's here. So, shout out Jeremiah Love. We'll see what he's capable of. Let's get this football game going. I wonder who's going to get the carries going into the second half. I wonder if that's it for Bam Knight as well. Because it very well could be. Who do you think wins today? Dude, this is such a weird game. If Slovis is playing the rest of the game, I think Carolina will walk away with the win, which kind of sucks. It kind of sucks, but I think Carolina does squeak away. And again, it doesn't really matter, right? But you want to win getting your guy inducted to the Hall of Fame. The Cardinals don't really win these games typically when we're in here. So I would like to see us. Vaya! So, Mythic, what do you think about Beck's arm just getting in, was driving and missed the first half? All good, man. Appreciate you for coming in. A member as well, so appreciate you for becoming a channel member as well. So far, he's looked phenomenal. If I'm being honest, he has 2 deep shots, and Jalen Brooks has looked great so far. If you can find those highlights on Twitter and come back, Jalen Brooks, crazy good. Great day, got absolutely lit up, and Carson Beck is definitely taking shots down the field, and Mike LaFleur is opening up the field for him as well. Great play calls. It's a good tandem right now. I love what I'm seeing from just everything offensively. The defense does not look good, but Carson Beck's arm looks fine right now, which is good, because you guys know I was not the biggest fan of Carson at first, but he's looked good. He's looked very good. I don't know if we'll see any more Carson Beck, unfortunately, for the rest of the day. I think it'll be a Slovis show for the rest of the way. But nonetheless, we got football. We got another half of football, and I think we're all excited about that. 343 people in here are very excited for a Hall of Fame game, and that just speaks volumes. That's why I had to ask, dude. He's killing it. He's absolutely killing it. The opener, September 9th, Wednesday, Patriots versus Seattle. We'll definitely be tapping in. Opener on Sunday will be Dallas and New York. I don't know what time slate that is. Hopefully that's a 10 a.m. game so I can watch that, because I would love to watch that. But Cowboys-Giants. Not very high in Giants. I think Cowboys will decimate them. But Cam Scatterboo, ASU legend, does play for them. He needs to play it safe so he can go into the season healthy. Him and Jackson Dart need to stop putting their bodies on the line so much. But Cam Scatterboo, what a freak he is, man. Just absolute freak of nature in multiple ways. Pause. That sounds crazy. Carolina set to kick off. Pivot. Carolina will boot this thing away. Terrible kick. That'll just bounce to the back of the end zone. I guess it's a good kick in retrospect. Back of the end zone. That will be Corey Kiner in the back. We'll see who takes the field. It is Carson Beck. We got Carson Beck football. It is not the Slovis show. Let's go. Let's go. Michael Flores liking what he's seeing, he says. His first half of a head coach. Said it was good. Let's go, classy. Flex up. Flex up, JC. Flexing. Carson Beck under center, and it will be Bam Knight at running back as well. Let's go, Bees. Come on. We got Beck, Bees. It'll be a play-action boot to the right side. Wide open Xavier Weaver for the first down on a play-action boot going to the right side. Weaver. That's a guy that I love. You even got the commentators impressed right now, man. He's talking about the play calling. He's learned as well. A lot of bootlegs today. Carson Beck has been in multiple situations. I'm from PA and I'm a Cards fan, but none of the games are on TV, so I'm happy today. It's on. I know it's just preseason, but football's football. Exactly, Heath. You get it. You get it. Carson Beck under center on 2nd and inches. They did not give him the first down. Bam Knight will convert right there on an easy run for about 3. Maybe 4. We'll see what they give him. We'll see where they spot him. But Bam Knight will pick it up. Showing the LaFleur blood. The LaFleur brothers. I don't know why that was a tongue twister. Matt and Mike. Matty and Mikey. Let's see what happens. Carson Beck, I believe, will be under center once again. Carson Beck gets him to jump off sides with the hard count. It'll be an encroachment. Cardinals will pick up 5 through the penalty. Carson Beck with a hard count right there. That actually drew somebody off sides. We will have 1st and 5. Let's go, Carson. Encroachment on number 64, who is a rookie, Malone, for Carolina fans. Came up off sides. Don't know much about him, but he can't have that. Can't have that. We have 1st and 5. I'm just glad Carson Beck's still in the game, honestly. It's not even the Slova show yet. Let's go. Should be a run right here. Carson Beck under center once again. Will be on another PA boot. They will not. They don't listen to me, and he is wide open once again. 46 tries to Trey McBride hurdle. Who do you think you are, 46? 46 with a hurdle. Showing a little Trey McBride right there, wide open in the flat. Cardinals 1st down. We're back at it. Let's go. Honestly thought we'd only get 2 quarters of Carson. I absolutely did. That's what I was saying at halftime, and we're blessed. We get to see a little more. Cardinals across midfield at the 46-yard line. Carson Beck under center once again. Hard count, trying to get somebody off sides, but it appears the Cardinals will get a false start. It will be a false start. Unfortunate, man. Carson Beck's... John Gruden was a big fan of Carson Beck, and I believe his hard count as well. I'll have to confirm that one. 359 people in the chat right now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We are giving away a massive football. That is Trey McBride, Buda Baker, Marvin Harrison, and many more on it at 10K subscribers, 1K on Insta, which is It's Mythic AZ. So if you guys want a chance to enter that, hit that follow button. Carson Beck under center once again. Back across the opposite side of midfield. Cardinals get back across. And a good run from Kiner with a lot of support for about 3 to 4 yards. Getting to the 47, 46-yard line. Mike has looked good in his coaching debut for the Arizona Cardinals. That is what you love to see, though. Cardinals have 2nd down. Let's see where they spot them at. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Arizona Cardinals after a false start. Carson Beck under center. 2 receivers split out to the right. 2 tight ends lined up on the left. Carson Beck will play action. Pressure. Slips. Carson Beck underneath finds Kiner. Getting to the 41-yard line, but a flag. A lot of flags flying right now after the Carolina offsides and the Cardinals false start. We have a holding on the offense, number 66. It'll be a 10-yard penalty, replaying 2nd down. Williams, Cardinals rookie, with the hold. I believe that was our 7th round pick. Very clear hold. Very, very clear hold on the Carson Beck step up. The footwork got a little funky right there for Carson, but he still completed the pass. That would have been huge to have 3rd and short, but instead we have 2nd and long. Carson Beck on 2nd and 20. Cardinals back across the other side of the 50. Carson Beck drops back. Fires across the middle of the field. Great strike, and he's running backwards, number 82. But he continues to fight forward, Reggie Virgil. He's Dyson. Lewis, I'm feeling good about Carson Beck right now. Obviously, the Hall of Fame game, got to cut back the expectations a little bit, but he's looked really good so far. Really good. How are you feeling, Lewis? You liking him? So far in this Hall of Fame game, Reggie Virgil's made some plays. Reggie Virgil looking good. Third and 11. Carson Beck drops back. Will fire number 48, and he gets absolutely drilled. They will be at the 41-yard line. Let's see if the Cardinals try this. Let's see if they try the field goal. Let's see if they try this. They jumped it to the 41. He's looking good. Would like to see him play together. I agree. It's 4th and 5. Are the Carolina Panthers? The Panthers defense is on the field. Cardinals in shotgun on 4th and 5. Let's see if the Cardinals actually opt to go for this. Carson Beck in shotgun. They snap the football. Carson Beck pump fakes and fires over the field, and he is wide open. Reggie Virgil with a phenomenal catch, but it ends up being contested after the safety help. But Reggie Virgil, huge play, shaken up a little bit, but Carson Beck bombed it. And Reggie Virgil comes down for it. That is a ballsy 101 shot on 4th and 5, and Reggie Virgil comes down, hit him right in the breadbasket. Oh, never mind. He dropped it. It got punched out. My fault, y'all. The receiver did not catch that. My fault. I was wrong. It looked like he came down with it, but it just got bounced back up, and he hauled it back in. Unfortunate right there. Right on the money, like you said. That is something you would like to see hauled down, but just a good defensive play. Just a great defensive play. Like you said, good pass. Let's see what happens. But I don't mind that call, man. That's ballsy in the Hall of Fame game. You got to let that thing fly. Got to let that thing fly. I really don't hate that, to be honest with you. I really don't care. Also, shout out Larry Fitzgerald, man. Shout out to Larry Legend. You got to bring that down. That was a dot. Tracy, you're so right. I agree. Reggie Virgil's got to come down with that, but a good defensive play nonetheless. I will give the defense credit. We got 27 people in here. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit it! Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I did think he brought that down, but just the angle it was at. Clearly did not after watching the replay, but I thought he did. Go ahead and pull this up. I'm excited, though, for the regular season. Let's see if we can shock the world. It'd be crazy. I don't think we will, but never say never. And they're showing our GOAT. Larry. Second most receptions and receiving yards in NFL history. 2008 first team All-Pro selection. 11-time Pro Bowler. Is he really a one-time All-Pro? How many? Cardinals tackle for loss on first down. Let's go. Larry Fitzgerald getting interviewed right now. What we care about. He's only a first team All-Pro once. Second team All-Pro twice. That's a little nuts. It's a little nuts. Carolina, 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line. I believe that is still Haynes King in shotgun. 34 motions out to motion back in. Haynes King takes a snap and shotgun, hands the football off. 92, wrapped up. 30 with the punch out. Cardinals recover. Isaiah Oliver hops on it, and the Cardinals force a turnover. Number 34 fumbled it. Tyus the third. Elijah Oliver with the recovery. Who got the punch out? Quentin Newsom? What number is? Keys tried to get it. Could not get it. And number 30, Newsom, just comes over and smacks the absolute living dog monkey piss out of the football. Whatever you want to call it. Bow! Great play. Great punch out by 30. Cardinals will take over. Overspray, Ray, let's go! Defense finally forced something. Let's go. And it is now the Slavis show. That is it for Carson Beck. Slavis under center. Will hand it off on his first snap of the game. Corey Kiner dropped behind the line for about a loss of 1.5 yards. Throwback to Larry Legend right there. I'm going to get this jersey signed by Fitz at some point. I'm manifesting that. Manifesting this. Second 11, Slavish drops back, fires wide open. Reggie Virgil picks up about 10 yards right there. It'll be a yard shy, but we'll have 3rd and short. I know I've heard this Randy Moss problem story like a gazillion times with him and Larry asking about the rental of the car. Taking his car. Was it? I don't remember what it was. Slovis under center will hand the football off, and the Cardinals convert the first down. Corey Kiner gets into about the 35-yard line. The Cardinals are marching. Cardinals are marching. Carson's killing it. Or Carson killed it today. His day is over. Cardinals 1st and 10 will hand off, pick up about 5 right there. They're so delayed in the broadcast, like you don't get to see much. They're kind of just interviewing right now and chopping it up, but what you get is what you get, man. Not a lot of coverage when they are going on the interview. Cardinals 2nd and 5. Slavis under center hits a play-action boot to the right side. Will fire to Xavier Weaver, I believe, who picks up the first down and much more. Getting down to the 12-yard line. Let's go, Weave. Want a big day from Weave. He's looked solid. I want to see a huge day from him at some point. But I believe he has the 3rd most receiving yards behind Reggie Virgil and obviously Jalen Brooks, who's having a phenomenal day. Slavis under center at the 12-yard line will hand it off to somebody. Peyton Hillis Jr. I don't know who this is. Let me go ahead and find out. Who is this? Who did we just hand the ball off to? Number 40-something. Evan Hull. Evan Hull. Okay. Let's see what we got. Second and 7, Slavish drops back. Rolls out to the right under heavy pressure. Fires to the end zone. 45 with a crazy grab. But it is out of bounds. It will be out of bounds. There we go. Cardinals 2nd and 17. Slavis will drop back. He will fire and be taken down by number 39 of Carolina. Panthers are getting home. Slavis will see if he can lead a scoring drive on his first drive on the field. Slavis pump fake. There was nothing there, and he trips, and he comes down. Let's see if the Cardinals get aggressive. We'll see if we take a shot. But Slavis was taken down for a sack, which will make for 3rd and forever. 3rd and 27. Do the Cardinals get balls? Are you going to take a shot to the end zone, or do they pick up a couple yards and just hand it off? Try to get to the 25. It'll be a halfback draw. Kiner slips to the 25. And we will have a Chad Ryland field goal. Kind of what I figured. Just pick up some yards. Call it a day. Keaton Slavis is actually from Arizona. Is that what I'm hearing? He's rocking a Larry Fitzgerald jersey right here. Kurt Warner was his coach in high school, is what they're saying on broadcast. Ryland on the field for the field goal, currently 1 for 1, made a 35-yarder. Lines up to kick a 43-yard attempt, and it is money. Straight through. Chad Ryland gives Arizona a 20-17 lead. And the Cardinals are on top. Let's go, y'all. Hopefully we're able to pull this one off. I think all of us just want to see a win. 3 out of 5 people, or teams, I guess you can say, have made the playoffs after winning the Hall of Fame game. So just take that into account. Got to take that into account. Sometimes that means nothing, but you know how that goes. Things get tricky when the crazy stats come into play. Appreciate y'all for tapping in as well. I know it's just a Hall of Fame game. We got 16 people still in the third quarter of a Hall of Fame game. So appreciate y'all, man, for tapping in. Not a lot going on. Obviously, we want to see how the Cardinals close this thing out, but Carson Beck's day is over. 15 of 19, 188 and a tutty. Took 1 sack for 2 yards. Not crazy bad. 3 out of 5, yes, sir. 3 out of 5 have made it. I believe the only teams were the Raiders and... Let me see if I can find the graphic. If I can find it, I will pull it up. Because I got it somewhere. Where is the graphic? It is somewhere in my camera roll. If I have it, I will upload it right now and show you guys. Very interesting, though. What do you think about Monty doing first? Addressing right tackle or edge? Both. Right tackle, I think, is definitely the smarter play. To be honest with you, I think that is definitely the way to go. I think offensive line needs to be upgraded so bad. And if we can do that, that'll be huge for us. But we're stuck with Elijah Wilkinson right now, and that's not something I am comfortable with at all. So right tackle would be my thing. Josh Sweat is still here. I think you can sign an edge capable. But I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tricky. I think both need to be addressed for this team to be a contender. Because there's nobody outside of Josh Sweat. What do you think they should address first? Where is this graphic? I'm losing my mind. I could just pull up like 50,000 different ones and just see if it's here. Found it. Okay, let's see. Let me go ahead and download this real quick. Give me like 2 seconds. But I found it. Let's go, y'all. I was dedicated. Found it. And here we go. Oh, is it not going to pop up? Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's terrible. Hold on. Why is it not pulling up? Let me repost it. What the heck? Alright, let's go ahead and get it back. Boom. If you guys see the graphic, it's really funky. I don't know why it's only popping up like this. But the records of the 3 last 5 Hall of Fame winners are 11-6, 5-12, 11-6 for the Cleveland Browns, 6-11, and 9-7-1. So you got to keep that into account. Very funky graphic, but you guys saw it. You guys saw it. Very funky, but it was there. 20 people in here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Right tackle, right tackle. Yeah, man. The offensive line definitely needs to be addressed. Cardinals have 3rd and 5 right now. After the Panthers picked up a couple yards. They are now showing Roger Craig and highlighting him right now. My PC says we're going to get some rain tonight. Or tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I would love for it to rain in Arizona. We need that. Appreciate y'all, man. 20 people in here. Let's go. Panthers have 3rd and 5. Haynes King is in shotgun once again. There has not been a lot of center for Haynes King. Running back lined up to the right side. I believe it is trips to the right. 5 people running routes. Haynes King, good pocket presence, steps up, and he will pick up the first down. There'll be a flag, though. Will we get a holding call? Bring this thing back. Sounds and looks like a hold. And it is a hold. Number 65. Let's go. Cardinals have a chance to get off the field again. Let's see if we can actually do it. +1,000 rush and receiving yards in the same season. Only 3 to do it. McCaffrey, I think Falk, and Roger Craig. It's a crazy list. Carolina has 3rd and 15. Haynes King in shotgun once again. 5 wide. Haynes King fires at the sticks. Phenomenal ball. And it'll be a first down on 3rd and 15 right over the coverage. Just absolute ballsy throw. Jimmy Horn, but another flag. Bring it back. Bring it back. I don't think it'll be brought back, but just a phenomenal ball right there. It's good tape. Good tape to put on even if it is called back. It'll be after the play. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense. Number 26. Not what you like. But it's what we get. So we're going to take that one. 3rd and 15, just an absolute laser beam. An absolute laser beam. We'll give him credit right there. Haynes King has made some crazy throws, but should have a touchdown right now. An additional one. And he is the reason for it. Put too much zip on the football. But Bryce Young is happy. Bryce Young is very happy right now. Having a blast. 1st and 10. Panthers across midfield. Haynes King hands the football off. Bounce to the left side. B.J. Ojolari back in the game. Cannot get him. That'll be about a 5-yard pickup for Carolina. Sheesh. Dude, the thing about preseason, too, is I think all of us just want to see meaningful football. We all know this doesn't matter. We just got to see who makes plays. We have 2nd and 4. Haynes King actually under center on a PA boot. Cardinals seem to have it locked up pretty well, but I lied. 89 comes free wide open at the last second, and that'll be a Carolina first down. Haynes King puts it right on the money. Right on the money. Good rollout to the left side, too. Got completely turned around as well. Number 88 with a great play. That is Washington. He's getting some balls. Pause. Over at the top of the defense. Haynes King. The Panthers' helmets are shiny and glittery. I don't remember that. Haynes King under center. Will be at the 34-yard line. We'll hand it off to the right side. Carolina, nowhere to go. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that is it. That is it for him. Tyus the third, not a very good day for him so far. Cardinals up 22-17 with 1:17. King and Beck have both looked pretty good today. 2nd and 9. They actually picked up a yard. Carolina, Haynes King back in shotgun where he has been thriving today. Haynes King with a handoff, and there's nowhere to go. Once again, he is met at the line of scrimmage. Might be a tackle for loss. Back to 3rd and 10. Tyus the third, nowhere to go. Nowhere. Let me find out Carson Beck is actually the answer. Let me find out. Let me find out. Third and 9. They got back to the line of scrimmage, supposedly. Haynes King back in shotgun. 5 wide. Cardinals will need to cover. 3rd and 9. Snap the football. And the Cardinals will get to a 4th down. Washington hauls it in, but it'll be about a 4th and 4, 4th and 3. And that'll take us to the 4th quarter. I will be right back. But we're heading to the 4th. We are back. Is he back in? Are we talking about Carson Beck, Robert? If so, no. Carson Beck's day is over. Carson Beck is done young. But he had a good day. So, a lot to talk about in today's video. Really good day by Carson Beck. 15 and 19, 188, and a tutty. Jalen Brooks also put on a phenomenal game. I'm very happy with what I saw. We'll see who else gets tick as well, but Carson Beck's day is over. I do like what I saw, though. I think a lot of us are very excited. We are heading to the 4th quarter, though. Let's see if the Cardinals can actually close this thing out, be on a positive note. I think all of us want us to kind of close this out on a high note. Like I read you that stat. It does matter, man. This game could matter a little bit. Do we think the Cardinals close this thing out? Do we think we get the win as the Cardinals are set to kick off up 3 points? Never mind, Haynes King. I'm tripping. Haynes King with a great ball in 4th and 2. I am tripping. Gets him down to the 2. Haynes King and shotgun once again on 4th and 2. Panthers go ballsy right here. A little bootleg fake to the right, just wide open in the flat 40. Takes it for about like 30 yards and gets him down to the 5-yard line. Yikes. That Larry meme is perfect right now, Classy. That is exactly what should be showcased. That is very ugly by the Cardinals. Just a good play. Play design, honestly. Carolina, motion 80 out to the right. It'll be another play action. Wide open to 34, and the Carolina Panthers will score the touchdown. It's not looking good for the Cardinals, who now will be down 4 points if this extra point is good, and it will be. So we will be looking at 24-20. The Cardinals will have to answer back. That is King's 2nd touchdown pass of the night. Not what we like, and Haynes King is killing it. 152 tutty, 16-22. Which is why you got to take this for granted, because they are playing against third stringers, and these guys are obviously very capable of being solid. But Haynes King has spread the love. but not what you like to see if you're a Cardinals fan. This defense sucks. This defense sucks. It is third stringers, but the defense, it's not looking good. I don't know if that's a good thing either with Nick Rallis at the helm. Alrighty, chat. Let's go ahead and see what happens. We are going into the fourth quarter, 14 minutes and 20 seconds left. Hi. Cardinals defense has not been good whatsoever so far, giving up 24 points. And they are kind of killing us, to be honest. We've been able to stop the run okay. But when A.J. Dillon was in the game, it did not look good. Who's a very capable back. Games like this is the reason why we need a capable offensive line to score at the end of the game to win. Absolutely. That is a very good point right there. Very, very good point right there. Especially on that right side where Elijah Wilkinson will be starting when he gets tired. Let's see. Because I am definitely concerned. I'm not going to lie to you. I am very concerned for the right side. Because I think we got talent, but with no O-line, it's not great. I'm very curious to see how this game kind of wraps up. Because I think this is a good indicator of if we can get things going. Obviously, it is third stringers. It is a bunch of people who probably won't be on this roster, but I do want to see us close strong. It would be a good look for us, to be honest. Let me see if I can go ahead and connect this. Sorry, it's black. There we go. There we go. Age is not a talent, although is better than healthy Jonah Williams. That is very true, but I don't know if Elijah Wilkinson is going to be much better. Can't lie to you. Elijah Wilkinson scares me a lot. I think it's hard not to. Are you comfortable with Elijah Hickens' bio? And Classy, if y'all are both still here? Cardinals with a 2nd and 6. Slavis play action. Slavis will fire. Number 30 with a huge play, and Slavis with the ball right on the money. Slavis with a good ball. Cardinals across midfield. No, nah, I'm with both of y'all. I have no faith. But a great ball right there from Slavis to pick up the Cardinals' first down on 2nd and 6. Slavis under center will be a handoff to 43 with a phenomenal cutback and a cutback upfield for a great first down. Seeing the field very well is Hull. Just an absolutely phenomenal run right there. That was a beautiful, beautiful cut to a cutback to a cutback. Picking up a Cardinals first down, and we need that. Cardinals need to walk away with 7 right here. They are down 24-20 if you guys are just tuning in. Down 4 points right now. The Cardinals are marching, though. Cardinals have a 2nd and 1, actually. These spots are very interesting. It'll be a whole handoff to a first down. Hoping we can work a trade before the waiver wire. We need a young right tackle. James Conner could be a trade guy. That's all I'm saying. I know a lot of people do love James Conner. But I think he can get us a good player. And that's a tough part. That is a very tough part. I'm going to make a poll. I need to know. Need to know. This is very pivotal. I need to know. Would y'all trade? Good cutback to get back, but not a great play right there for the Cardinals. Hole will be met. Got back to the line of scrimmage, though, to make it 2nd and 10, and we will absolutely take that. But if y'all would trade, I'm very curious to see why. Because I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat, I think. 3rd running back. Obviously, you have Trey Benson as well. You're not banking on the injuries of your top 2 guys. You're just not doing that. Cardinals have 2nd and 10. Slavis in shotgun. Running back in the backfield. Slavis takes a snap, looks around, surveys the field, finds a guy. 45 picks up about 7 to 8 yards. He's continuing to fight. The Cardinals look to make a push and nothing there. Panthers will stop him. Stop all momentum. And we have 3rd and short. And if you wouldn't trade James Conner, let me know why as well. But we have 24-20, 3rd down. The Arizona Cardinals looking to get a touchdown. It is 3rd and short, 3rd and 2. Slavis under center will motion out number 30 on the left side. It'll be a play action boot to the right side. Slavis fires. Ooh. And Xavier Weaver hands on the football. Good ball, just cannot come down with it. Had a lot of zip on it, and Weaver disappointed himself. Could be shaken up as well, but definitely disappointed. Weaver had an attempt. I wouldn't because I'd rather trade Benson. We could do that as well, Omega. I would not be against that. I think one of them has to go, though. I think we're super loaded. But I don't know if a team is willing to give Benson that opportunity, but I think they should because he's a lot younger. I think James Conner makes a lot of sense to a team like Dallas, Green Bay, or just one of those teams that are looking for a contention running back. They're going to send Chad Ryland out. They're going to send him out. I think this is a good decision. 4th and 2. Ryland up. And barely squeezes it through. That was a rough one, but the Cardinals will be down 1 now. I think that is the right decision. Play it how it is. If they go down and score a touchdown, you're still down 1 score. I think that is the right thing to do. But the Carolina Panthers have a 1-point advantage and have had no answer for Haynes King in the Carolina offense. So we'll see if that changes. I hope it does. I hope we can actually walk away on a high note, get LaFleur going. Let's see if the Cardinals can walk away. Like, we're going to have to play it. We're going to see how preseason ballers go. And Monty's going to have to play that thing very smart. But I think there is a world where Trey Benson could get traded. And I think James Conner as well. And I wouldn't be against either. To be fully honest, I love James Conner. I think he's great for the locker room. But I think in terms of a team trying to get a piece, it wouldn't be the worst thing, to be honest. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think James Conner's still a good football player, has a lot left in the tank. But there's a lot of teams that could use a James Conner right now. With a lot of uncertainty at the running back position. Like, I think the Commanders could be a very interesting wild card. Cliff is no longer there, but I think James Conner is way better than Bill at the moment. And I think that's just what it is. I think teams like, let's see, we mentioned Dallas, for example, the Packers, for example, the Lions, back to Drew Petzing makes a lot of sense. Like, those teams just right there, the Commanders make a little bit of sense. I just think the Commanders are a team who's trying to win now, and James Conner can give you a lot more production than Bill will. Krosky Merritt. I just think so. JC makes sense character-wise, but as far as getting production now and developing a high-ceiling player, Benson is the more enticing player. I agree. Trey Benson's like, what, 25 years old? My age. Which is crazy. He might be younger. He's 24 years old. Actually younger. July 23rd, 2002. Literally almost a year after. A year and a month after. A year, a month, and 5 days after my... Four days after my birthday. Crazy. It's crazy being older than these players finally. Low-key hate that, but... Here we are! Freaking old. Unk. Arizona will be kicking off right now with 10 minutes and 19 seconds. Very crucial drive right here for Carolina to close this thing out. Want to end on a high note. You want to close this thing out if you're Carolina. But the Cardinals, let's see if they have any grit right here to get that stop, which we have not shown all day. Chad Rylands had the kickoff and will squib it away. And he receives it. He will take this thing out. Good blocking. Takes it to about the 30-31 yard line. Upset at himself for not being able to get a little more. But here comes Carolina. Hopefully the Cardinals can actually get a freaking stop here. We haven't been able to get one all day. We need that. I will also have a video out, so if you guys want to support that, I would appreciate it. I will be posting probably 30 to 40 minutes after the stream wraps up and the game is finished. But we will be going live till the end of this thing, and we will see who walks away on top. We have 75% voting yes on would you trade James Conner for a solid right tackle edge, and 8 people ended up voting. That is a 6-to-2 ratio right there. Not a lot of people, but I think it's pretty indicative of where we want to take the season. I think a lot of people would trade James Conner, as much of a bold take as it might be. I have a feeling Culp is going to get targeted a lot this drive. Let's hope he can step up. Let's hope he can step up, because the Cardinals DBs have not looked great today. Obviously, a lot of the guys have not played. You have gotten some Elijah Jones. You have had, I believe Taylor Demerson was actually in the game. I think he made a play. Yeah, you got a tackle. Tadrian was in there. Isaiah Oliver has been all over the field. I believe he has a fumble recovery as well. It's not listed for some reason on ESPN. But Culp does have a tackle for loss and 2 pass defenses. Has been getting targeted a lot. We'll see if that continues. As we roll over to the fourth quarter. 10 minutes remain. Can the Cardinals lock in? Let's see what happens. Can the Cardinals walk away on top? Can we end on a high note in LaFleur's first game? I was surprised when our UFL guy punched the ball. Dude, that was a crazy punch out too. Number 30. Absolute crazy punch out. I want to see fight wins and players showing fight emotion towards a winning season above 500. I do too. I think we all do. But at the same time, I would not mind a tanking here. Carolina has a 2nd and 5. The ball will be handed off, and the Cardinals, it'll be 3rd and 1. Haven't shown a lot of fight tonight. The defense is not great. It'll be 3rd and 1. So many interviews going on, and I honestly hate the way they're doing this broadcast because they don't pan out till like the last second, and it's kind of pissed me off. Love the interviews, but put them on a screen and put it in the top right or something. We're watching football, ladies and gentlemen. We have 3rd and 1. Haynes will hand it off, and it'll be a wide open hole. That could go for a bunch of yards, and it will. Just gashes the hole. Davis, 37 of Carolina, just busts a run for about 35 yards. Easy outside zone. Just shreds. Great holes, good blocking. It's ugly, man. Classy, I agree. You could spam that, honestly. That is ugly. Ugly, ugly. Davis putting on a pretty solid outing right now for Carolina. 3 carries, 45 yards. Haynes will give it right back to Davis as well on a little screen rollout, picking up about 5 more yards. Miles Davis having himself a pretty good day. Nick Rallis' fault. Nick Rallis will probably be canned after this year, to be honest with you. He has to put up a legendary season. Is Nick Rallis so bad he can't stop effing Haynes King? Is he special? He very well could be. Charge Entertainment. He very well could be. Appreciate you tapping into the stream, but he might be a little special. At the 20, Carolina in shotgun once again will hand off. And we will bring him down after, again, about a half of yard. It's not great, but the freaking Cardinals, man, we have a chance. Have a chance. 7.5 minutes remain in this game. Cardinals down 1 point, 24-23. Let's see if the Cardinals can get off the field on 3rd down. Let's see where they'll mark it, but it should be around 5. A lot of coverage that I don't care for. Can't say this is my favorite broadcast. It'll be 3rd and 4. Haynes King in the backfield in shotgun. Play action. And the Cardinals seem to get lucky on an incomplete pass. Solid defense. But the Panthers have shown some balls. So they might go for it right here on 4th and 4. They went for it on 4th and 2 and aired it out. Or no, that was the Cardinals. Panthers did go for it, though. They have balls. It'll be 4th and 4, though. Double the yardage. Never Carson my Beck harder. I'll be Carsoning my Beck after this. 4th and 4. They will put Fitzgerald on the field right now to kick the extra point. Or the field goal. 37-yard attempt. And it is straight down the middle. It is absolutely money. And he puts it through. Carolina puts themselves up 4 points again. It is a 1-score game. The Cardinals need a touchdown. Let's see what Michael Floor and the Cardinals got with 6 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. We will see. But as it stands right now, the Cardinals down 4 points. After taking 3, we will see how this game pans out. But I'm hoping the Cardinals can walk away, like I said, for multiple reasons. I think I just want to end on a high note. I think I want to start the season right. 3 of the last 5 teams that have won the Hall of Fame game made the playoffs. I want to be in consideration for that because for some reason the football gods just operate that way. And we could have a surprise season. I don't know. I just feel like if we win this game, some magic could happen. I feel like the way those statistics go, it just ends up panning out that way. And the Cardinals, not very talented, but I can't even say that. Not very talented on the defensive side of the football. Offensive, we have so much. Defensively, we have like 3 guys worth caring about. We got Mac Wilson, Budda Baker, Will Johnson, and Josh Sweat. That's about it. There's a couple guys as well that you can throw in there, but it's not a great football team. Garrett Williams, too, when he comes back. And Walter Nolan. I'm tripping. Walter Nolan also exists. For some reason, I was just looking at Darius Robinson. I was like, yeah, we'll see what happens. But right now, it's nada. Nada. Mike Tomlin won his first game. Even with Virgil not coming down with that ball, heck of a throw by Carson. No, right? That was a phenomenal ball by Carson Beck. We'll have a lot of positives to say. But obviously it is the preseason. Got to take it with a grain of salt, especially the Hall of Fame game. But I will admit there were a lot of pro throws today that in training camp definitely had question marks about. I'm hoping Nolan will help this D all season, pour some sweat in Baker and a will to win. No, literally. I hope so. Hopefully Sweat stays, by the way. Why has Ojolari done nothing this game? Bro's a starter. He's actually not starting for us, Charge. He's not. Zaven and Browning, I think, are going to be ahead of him. I think BJ is currently listed like third. Injuries have like derailed that boy's career. It sucks. Besides that drop, Virgil was balling. Yeah, Virgil had a decent day today. He had a decent day for sure. Beck looked good. Beck looked really good, Snoop. I can't even lie to you. Looked really good. Will be a lot of positives today after this on the video. Will be a ton of positives. So if you guys want to hear me talking about Carson Beck and my thoughts overall, in depth, I will have a lot of positives. Slovis fires. Is that complete? There's Reggie Virgil again, man. Reggie Virgil. Having himself a day. Chad also looking scary with some of these kicks. No, he is. He definitely is. Reggie Virgil is shaken up, but good pass. Classy, appreciate you for still being in here. And if you guys want to see more play-by-plays, make sure to let me know. I will definitely make sure to get these going. I'm thinking about doing this every single week. So if you guys want to see it, let me know. We'll get this popping. I just hate the broadcasting. Like, why am I watching them chop it up? I can hear them. I don't need to see them. There's a challenge. Reggie Virgil, did he haul it in? The ball might have come loose. We will see. Got a yes, please. Shout out, Grandma. Got 25 people for a Hall of Fame game. Appreciate all of you guys. More play-by-play? Will do. We'll get this thing going for the next preseason game as well. I will be on time next time. Started a little late on this one, but appreciate you guys for tapping in despite that. I like Virgil, but he's built like Applejack Cinnamon Man, not going to lie. Let me look him up. Reggie's huge, right? Isn't he like 6'4"? I was watching his tape, and I'm like, dang, he's kind of nasty. 6'3"? Yeah, I low-key see what you're talking about. I low-key see what you're talking about. Before they rebranded him, the Applejack Cinnamon. They took like the Jamaican out of the new one, if you guys have seen it. They took him out. Let me see. Let me look at the new Applejacks. Cinnamon stick. They made him like not Jamaican. I don't know what the heck they did to our boys, but they got rid of him. Like, what is this? This is not... No. What is this? This is not what I grew up with. This is disgusting. That is not Applejack and Cinnamon Man. I don't know what I'm looking at. They're too happy. They're too cartoony. They took the life out of them. I hate it. I hate it. Are you in Dallas or did you move back to AZ? I was actually in Austin, but I did move back to Arizona. So we're back here full time. Hey, I got in after halftime. You're early by my time jumping in. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Glad to be back too in Arizona. Call stands. Reggie Virgil, they're going to give him the catch. Let's go. Good ball, good catch. That definitely came loose. I don't blame Carolina for challenging that. That one could have went either way. They're going to give him the catch. Just 50 yards now for Reggie Virgil. Reggie Virgil back on the field after being shaken up as well. Slavis under center will hand the football off, going right side. And a huge gain for Corey for about 13 yards. And the Cardinals are marching, I believe, close to the 31-yard line. Let's go. Cardinals are marching. Old Cinnamon was the GOAT. New one is weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what they do. They just take the life out of everything. Rallis defense disappointing. Midwest, I agree. It's terrible. Nick Rallis has looked terrible with his play calling. Nothing really going our way. The first drive was cool. Second drive was cool as well. But outside of that, it's been disappointing. But with the third stringers, I will keep that in mind. Handoff to the left. Stuff behind the line. A loss of one. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the Cardinals need a touchdown right here. Cardinals might not touch the football after this. So we need to get in the end zone. I think, with 5 minutes remaining, all 3 timeouts, but banking on a Nick Rallis stop is not something you want to do. Slavis will take the pass on 2nd and 9, a lot of pressure, and he completes it, but it'll be met at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 9. Not what you like to see right here. Carolina is playing good defense. Number 45 with a great play at the line of scrimmage. 4 minutes and 56 minutes remain. We have 3rd and 8. Slavis in shotgun. 3 wide receivers lined up to the left. 1 to the right. 1 in the backfield. Slavis takes a snap in shotgun. And wide open Reggie Virgil on the out route on the right side. Might have been a comeback. But Reggie Virgil is balling. Having himself a nice game against the threes. In a wide receiver group that is very limited. I think Jalen Brooks could stamp himself. But Reggie Virgil running a little out route right there. Good hands. Step back. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Reggie Virgil, good play. Gets the Cardinals marching. That is one thing to remember. We do have 2nd and 3rd stringers in on defense. That's why I'm not really caring. But it is not the best start. It'll be a handoff. Cardinals picking up about 2 yards right there to make it 2nd and 8. I will take everything into account going into this. But that's why you can't also give a ton of credit to Carson Beck. But you also don't want to discredit what he's done. So you got to find that happy balance. Because you also got to think Haynes King is 17 of 24 for 2 touchdowns. So we'll see if people like what I say. But I'm very curious. It is 2nd and 8. Slavis under center. Play action boot to the right side. Wide open in the flat. Number 30. Number 30 picks up almost enough for the first down. But it will be 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2. Close to the line, but stepped out of bounds. Mike LaFleur is cooking a lot of PA boots. Carson Beck was also in a lot of good positions today as well. I think him and LaFleur will be a good combo. I think LaFleur liked what he saw. A lot of pro throws today. I think a lot of us are very happy with what Carson Beck did today. 3rd and 1. Cardinals under center will probably hand this football off. They do, and they bounce for the first down. Number 43 with the conversion. Cardinals first down. Down at the 4-yard line. 3 minutes left. Can Nick Rallis' defense get a stop? The Cardinals will probably try to take away as much time as possible. Probably get it in like 2 plays. Maybe take it to the 2. Be up 4, so Carolina has to go score a touchdown. Never mind. Never mind. They will be 3. So we could have an overtime. Which I don't think any of us are really hoping for in the Hall of Fame game. Slavis will motion Reggie Virgil back to the left side. It'll be a timeout by the Cardinals. They don't like what they're doing. Not enough time on the clock to be doing all that. Let's punch it in, take the lead. Let's go, Snoop. Let's get this touchdown. Let's get it. Let's get this tutty. Let's see if the Cardinals can punch this thing in. I'm not too worried about the D in preseason, but would love to see the players showing what they got. No, for real. What's your honest opinion about Carson's performance? I'll have a full video kind of breaking it down, but I do like a lot of the things I saw, to be honest with you. It is preseason, but I do like what I saw, like a ton. Cardinals trying to punch this thing in, have not yet. If we do punch this in, I'm probably going to end the live and record this video. But we'll see what happens. JG, TBH wouldn't have called that timeout. That's a tough one to evaluate, but Michael Thor got it, man. I believe we're at the 2-minute warning. I want to win Midwest. I am with you. 3 out of the last 5 have made the playoffs. Just throwing that out there once again. We are at the 2-minute warning. Let's see if the Cardinals punch this thing in. I think we're down at the 1, is what they just said. What an interesting Hall of Fame game. I predicted the final score to be 31-27, and it is not going to be that. Unfortunate. We could get a 30-27 unless the Cardinals get ballsy, go for 2 for some reason. I know it's one game and not with Stars, but I wanted to roast you about Beck's arm. You were concerned about Max Kepler. Were you there in Mike's stream earlier? It's funny. A niche reference. Me and Twin. Me and Twin. Me and Twin. Yes, appreciate you for tapping in earlier, man. I was like, that's such a niche reference. You had to have been there. Appreciate you for tapping in. Let's see if the Cardinals can punch this thing in. Cardinals, PA boot to the right side. Fires. That looks like it's out of bounds, but... yeah, Green was definitely out of bounds. I think he was out of bounds. I was going to OQ so the guys can get a little more rest, but of course I also want us to win. Dude, I don't want to go to OT. I think the Cardinals challenge that. I think the Cardinals got to challenge that. It looks like a touchdown. I think the Cardinals scored that. Yeah, I think he got that. I think we'll challenge that. Yeah, it's definitely a touchdown. Crazy catch. I thought that was incomplete as well. I think that'll be overturned. The Cardinals will score a touchdown. Let's go. Beck is already better than Mahomes. Print it out, man. Aaron Donald's coming back just to stop him. Just to stop one man. It's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Go Cardinals. Let's go Midwest. Come on, Mike. Let's go. Turn me up. Should be a touchdown. If it is, I will be ending stream just to record this video. So if you guys want more content, I will be posting this in probably 30 to 40 minutes. I'll try to get it out as quick as possible. Got to make up a couple graphics. But that is a ridiculous catch. Snoop, appreciate you as well for tuning in, man. Go Cards. Let's go. That was a ridiculous catch. If they do overturn this, it is a touchdown. Like, it just is. So if they don't overturn it, they are tripping. That would be Bryson Green, Carson Beck's favorite target. Referee comes onto the field. And they're going to change it to a touchdown. Cardinals will be up. Let's see if the extra point goes through. If it does, we're out of here. I will be watching with you guys. But that is what you like to see, baby. What a throw. What a catch. I did not think that was going in. If I'm being honest with you. I had no faith. Have faith, Mythic. Chad Ryland puts it through. Let's go, man. All right, Cardinals up. Let's see how we close this thing out, man. But appreciate you guys. Kojad, what is going on? Sent jamming for 200 joules. What is going on, my brother? What are joules? What are joules? Am I tripping? Oh, shoot. That's like an actual thing. Appreciate you, Kojad. I was like so confused. Family jewels? I have no idea what that is. Family jewels? You know what? Screw it. We'll just stay alive. Lewis, what's good? We got a lot of new people popping in. We'll just stay live. We'll see how this thing pans out. I'm feeling something crazy. Sent jamming. Let's go. Appreciate you. I didn't know that was like a donation thing. Someone else did that. I thought it was just like I was gifted 1,000 of them by saying hi. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate you for tuning in. I don't know how that conversion rate is or what it even is, but appreciate you, man. Jewels. YouTube Jewels. I don't go live. If you can't tell, I'm very new to this. 440 joules. Sent Unk Alert. See, I got to tap in with the streaming thing. Appreciate you, though, man. Kojad, welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing, man? Are y'all excited? Unk Alert. Do we think the Cardinals close this out? Do we think we close it out? Haynes King has kind of been tearing into our cheeks all day. No pause. Been ripping it, spreading it, and just having his way. Carolina at the 35-yard line. 1:55 remaining. Haynes is dropping back. Fires, and that looks like it is sailing, and it is. Pretty excited. Beck and the Cardinals have balled out tonight. Absolutely. Okay, Rallis, earn your keep. Let's go, Rallis. Beck was him in the first half, and no. I'm hoping you're wrong. But Beck was him in the first half, and we will definitely be tapping in with that. I hope we get a sack on 4th down, dude. That'd be a great way to close this thing out. Haynes King's hand definitely got banged up right there. Let's see if the Cardinals can capitalize on 2nd and 10. Omega says he thinks so. Haynes will be dropping back. Fires. Receiver was a little open. Washington had a step. No flag. It'll be 3rd and 10. Definitely took a shot right there. Let's see what happened. Washington was lined up on the right. Double move. Elijah Jones slipped, and he had him. He had him. Thank the Lord. We have Haynes King lined up 3rd and 10. And it is converted on 3rd and 10. A great contested catch by Washington. That is not what you like to see. We could see an overtime game as a helmet catching error. Well, not for real. Cardinals just can't really get a ton of pressure. King gets out, fires out, and that'll be converted for about 8 yards. Good hit. That is a nasty collision. Clock continues to run. Panthers have 2 timeouts. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Hopefully Haynes King just fumbles the football and this just ends. I don't want an overtime Hall of Fame game. Respectfully. There should be no OT in a Hall of Fame game. Hand it off. Panthers convert to the 38-yard line. Panthers take a timeout with 52 seconds. Hopefully there's no overtime. Hopefully you have to win it. Win or go home, because nobody wants to see overtime preseason ball, respectfully. And disrespectfully, no one wants to see these guys play passes. We got our little Carson Beck action. Got some receiver play. I think we're all happy. At the 39-yard line, Carolina with the snap, pressure in his face. It'll be a screen sniffed out, and the Cardinals bring it down. Number 53 with a phenomenal play. That'll be Keys Austin. Great play. That'll be the final timeout. Just banged up. Cardinals are ready to walk away with the win, man. They want to get this thing over with. Looking to pack them up. If OT back in, no way. If OT, it's an automatic tie. I'm okay with that. Carolina better not be some hoes, though. They better go for it. Go hard or go home. It's no time to be hoes. Not in the Hall of Fame game. You gotta go for it, all right? Carolina has 2nd and 14 at the 43-yard line. He'll drop back. Haynes King under pressure. That's good defense. They better not call a flag right there, and they don't. That'll be 3rd and 14. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cardinals ready to get out of here. 39 seconds, 3rd and 14. And there's a little pressure by B.J. Ojolari off the edge, but Haynes King with a ton of room to run. Tons of room to run. Trucks Keys out of bounds. Just crazy. 3rd and 14. Disgusting defense right there by the Cardinals. Crazy play, though. Absolutely crazy play. Gets out on a scramble, 3rd and 14. Damn, man. They're taking shots to the end zone. I hope. They're talking about overtime in the broadcast, by the way. I hope it doesn't go. I know you said it doesn't. But they are talking about overtime. So they might not be knowledgeable. Like, I'm not very knowledgeable. But we will see. Let's see. Haynes King on 2nd and 10. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught, man. They got to kill it, but Carolina will have about 7 seconds if they can get this spiked. It'll be 6 seconds. But disgusting display of defense right now by Arizona. Yucky. Yucky. Haynes King takes a snap, fires to the end zone. It'll be a fade, and that's just out of reach. Hopefully the Panthers don't kick the field goal. That'd be crazy. Keeps the offense out, takes the shot. Cardinals, let's go. All right, Haynes King, 2 seconds left at the 5-yard line. What'll happen? Takes a snap. Game on the line. And the Panthers win. Oh, my Lord. Haynes King on the scramble. Panthers win. Cardinals playoff hopes are done. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. If you're a member, go ahead and spam up right now. Just the disgusting emojis, please. Please, just spam them. I'm disgusted. I'm absolutely disgusted. Haynes King, crazy play. I will give him props, but yuck. Yuck. Appreciate y'all, man. Love your reaction. Yeah, appreciate you, man. That is disgusting. But appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. I'm going to go ahead and record this video. Just an ugly way to end it, but a lot of positives to talk about. So tap in. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. It has been your boy Mythic. 2.5 hours. Appreciate y'all once again. Peace out.